This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
We're back. We're finally back.
Are we?
Yeah,
Shit,
we're
we
back.
are.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're live. I know it's crazy. Every single one of these times that we have someone back very special who we haven't had on this channel in a long time. We've got Aria here. Thank you very much for joining us. Good to have you back.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I ripped the cord out of my mic literally the minute we went live.
Oh my god!
I thought you were about to say I ripped the bong immediately before we went live, and then I was gonna be like,
That
okay,
does sound like me.
makes sense, yeah. All right, well,
Look,
we
she's
haven't had you back in
Canadian.
a
She
long
can
time.
do that legally.
Yeah, we haven't had you on here in a long time. It's really refreshing to have someone back that we haven't had on this channel in quite a while. And we talked about bringing something else back, which we might talk about later.
Yes.
Yeah, you might see more me and Aria making content together sometime soon.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
Hell yeah.
Good. Y'all's content is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get back into it. Look,
It's
I needed
legendary.
a big break from YouTube. And, sort of bit by bit, I've been reestablishing myself on here, getting back into making regular content on here. And I guess contact, too, because I haven't been reaching out to people worth a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in a similar position. I've not been making a lot of content until a little more recently, and now I'm kind of. I needed a break. You know, you need a break every once in a while.
Oh yeah, no, especially especially when you're doing this for your own creativity and not for like money or anything like that. Sometimes you gotta You got to do that shit. You got to take your breaks and focus on other shit in your life. Because, look, during that time, I spent time on physical fitness and shit. I really improved my life in a ton of other ways, and it's been good. It's been good for me.
Hell yeah. I've improved my life too, yo. I've not gotten more physically fit. I have gotten more physically hot.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
But I've also been touching grass more and I've genuinely just more people in my life now, and I'm happier for it.
Good. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
And I challenge you to a 4-count push-up contest.
I mean, it's not going to be like challenging someone like Dave, because both of us are very much capable of doing a push-up. It's just going to be 2 dudes doing push-ups.
1, 2, 3.
yeah. I know Aria's probably never seen that, but Dave did some of the fakest ass push-ups, worse than a Howard Bloom push-up.
Like, really? Worse than that?
Honestly, yeah.
Howard Bloom was just like, "Oh, look, see, I'm doing push-ups." Literally just.
No, but at least there was an attempt with Howard Bloom.
No,
yeah, he was
honestly,
an old man, so that was borderline impressive.
Yeah.
Look, honestly, I'll actually give Dave more credit to a push-up than Howard Bloom, because he was just sort of gyrating body, like he just looked like he was having a TV seizure. He was just like on his hands and just like
the only thing that's like that was always crazy to me about that with Howard Bloom is like he bragged about that.
1,000 push-ups before breakfast, yeah.
Doing that's one thing, like whatever, your technique sucks ass and it's probably not going to do much of anything.
Yeah.
But like to brag about it. To brag about it. Like really.
I'll show you guys how I'm bad at math and English. I'm so bad at math that I was like, okay, well, I'll do 15 or I did 24 4-count push-ups. That's 60 push-ups, right? Correct?
I don't know. I'm bad at math too. Jesus.
Okay. Shit, man. I asked the wrong crowd.
Oh my God.
I did
you're
60
barking up the
push-ups.
wrong tree here. Like,
You did 15 4-count push-ups. That equals 60.
Yeah, I did 60 push-ups and I called it 45.
Yes,
There
you
we
did.
go.
You
So
also were counting, and you
Oh my
went
God.
1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 9, because someone doesn't know that 8 comes before 9.
Look, man. Okay, well,
Oh my God.
Numbers are hard.
Mango, get on camera and you do the 4-count push-ups.
Fuck no.
Oh my-
I'm
oh
bad
my
at
God.
Okay, there we go.
Now wait a minute.
Look, I had more oxygen going into my gigantic lizard muscles as opposed to my brain.
Those hard throbbing muscles. Yeah.
Yeah, they were throbbing, and I was breathing hard, and my absolute
Wait, you were breathing hard?
girth, and well, yeah, because I was doing push-ups, and my girth needed
Damn,
that.
sounds so hot.
That it gave you an
Okay.
erection.
All right, look.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
let's
now
see Dave's push-up.
I'm floppy. Like this is
All right.
just going to.
Well, that's what happens after you
We've already
see
played
an
this
erection
before.
through.
After I see Dave.
You become flat.
Here's a Dave push-up, Aria.
Oh God.
It's not going to be very impressive.
It
Ooh,
never
there's
is
a-
with him, is it?
There's a really hot chick on the screen.
Yes, there
Oh,
is.
yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
of
try
course,
to-
Zero.
you can bet the Dave's disagreeing with them.
0.
0, yeah.
Like,
0.
I mean, I can't talk. I can't even do girl push-ups.
Okay, but
Okay.
consider this, Arya. He is going until like his belly touches the ground and then gets right back up.
Yeah. like,
As soon as his belly touches, he's done.
he's not even making a solid attempt. It's nuts. It's nuts.
I want to dispel something. Girl push-ups.
What
Not
the-
a thing.
They're not
So
a thing. Some people some people need to like be on their knees when they're doing push-ups. Some people physically cannot do
No.
and that's fine.
Those
Yeah,
are
I mean that's
those-
definitely something else, but whatever.
Those
gets you
are those are
exercise.
just like training push-ups.
Okay,
Yeah,
those
fair,
are
fair. yeah.
okay. Hold on.
Okay, but-
let me explain this. So those are like training push-ups. Fine, you can put yourself on your knees and like push up because push-ups are.
It doesn't do nothing.
It doesn't do nothing. You're correct, but
Yeah.
push-ups work the chest, shoulders, triceps, and back muscles, so that you can actually like push your body up. And if you can't do that, you go on your knees and you actually push your upper body up. Now, females don't have the upper body strength typically to do, like 100 push-ups in an instant. It's fine, whatever. It's just a symptom of biology. Fine, whatever.
I know. I know
that's
plenty of girls who can.
I know plenty of girls
I know
that
some
can
hot ass
fucking.
muscle mommies that could fucking do 500 push-ups with you on their back.
They probably are
dude.
putting in a little bit extra work than like their male counterparts for the same.
Trust me,
shit,
put
though.
them on my back and I'll be like, okay, let me turn over. Anyway, but like
Wow.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like on average, like the upper body strength is just, it's different. But I'm saying that like there's a difference because all right, here, let me do this.
Oh my god.
So
This is taking
you
forever.
go
I know, right?
you go from this from shoulder.
We get it. We
there
get
go.
it. Girl push-ups aren't real. It's fine. We believe you.
Oh my god,
I
I'm not
fucking
talking about
believe
girl
you.
push-ups. I'm not talking about
I know.
that. All I'm saying
what
is
are we
Dave
talking
can't do
about?
fucking push-ups.
I'm not gonna
know.
retain your push-up techniques right now.
All right, you know what?
Should.
I'm putting my foot down. Push-up talk is now banned from this program. We can never
Oh my
discuss
God.
push-ups ever
That's
again.
what happens when you talk about Dave doing his shitty push-ups.
Yeah, that's
I'm
you know what? This is my
literally
fault.
trying to
It is your
talk
fault.
about muscle groups.
It's fine. It's
When
fine.
you go, the wider you go on your push-ups, the more you're gonna work your back and chest. You're always gonna work your biceps and triceps. The closer you're in you go, the more you're gonna work your biceps and triceps and shoulders. And that's just how it goes. So if you do diamond push-ups, it's gonna be a lot harder. If you go out wider, you're gonna work a lot more of your chest and your back as opposed to your biceps and triceps. Now, if you do a medium stance, you're going to work all of them, but you're going to work them more evenly. But you have to actually keep your body in a single line and not let your
course.
fat beer guts hit the ground and like
Whoa.
bounce
Who
off
are you
of
saying
it.
has fat beer guts?
Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're talking to Dave. Why am I even paying attention then?
Oh,
All right.
Jesus.
I'm gonna play my Switch.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna drink now. Yes,
No,
exactly,
Ooh,
Mickey. Richard.
Please do.
Lizard is over here mansplaining.
Man, you are
Oh my god.
low key. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Wow, Mickey
just-
Richard said the same shit too.
I'm not.
Christ.
I'm literally just trying to explain the physics of a
I know-
fucking
You know what? Stop.
push-up.
Yeah, but yeah, are you assuming that the females on the panel don't know the proper technique to do push-ups?
I believe Lizard was just putting out a PSA.
I know. I'm memeing. I'm memeing.
How
I
about
love you,
this?
Lizard. It's fine.
All of the females on the panel, go ahead and do a push-up.
No,
All right.
because I can't
Hey,
do
yeah,
one. I'm
exactly.
not
All
gonna
right,
pretend I can do one.
we're.
But I know-
Okay.
We
So-
can understand the physics of something
Yeah.
without actually doing it ourselves.
Yeah,
like, we're not
exactly.
stupid.
I'm not Howard Bloom. Come on. Like, I'm not Howard Bloom. I'm really not, and I never will be.
If I try to do push-ups, I'll get all sweaty and
Yeah, right.
Sweaty.
I'll
Yeah.
be
You
lame.
don't want a sweaty stream, do you?
That'd be terrible.
Don't answer that question, Lizard.
I'll be less entertaining.
So there was
No.
the reason why I showed one of those clips is because this is not like a Dave segment. This is actually we're going to be talking a little bit about the problem with YouTube, because YouTube has done something really shitty to us lately here on the channel. Because I went onto the Underhaven Gold channel, which is a separate one, by the way, where I used to put like clips of people saying ridiculous bullshit. And
I
I
remember
put
that channel.
yeah,
I
I'm
remember.
thinking about bringing it back,
I
but
remember.
I'm thinking about bringing it back, but then shit like this kind of gets me worried because, well, we'll take a look at what happened here. I've been uploading clips of weird shit that Dave has been saying, unlisted, so that no one can find it. So, but some algorithm must have detected an issue because here's what happened recently. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's policy on hate speech. Learn more about combating hate speech in your country. Now, look, I don't really give a shit because this is a side channel where, like, I've always expected this type of shit could fucking happen, but and by the way, it's just a warning, so it's whatever.
I don't think it's even it has anything to do with you. What may have happened was that Dave's original video got taken down, and then YouTube content ID'd everything that has the same audio.
Yeah, that's probably true, honestly. That could have been what happened.
That's probably what happened, because no one flagged it.
And then, like, here's the thing that you also have to remember. Even when your stuff is privated, even when it's unlisted, they have bots that are still going to check over your content. So if they detect certain keywords, they're going to be like, hey, wait a minute. This isn't right. This is terrible. Either it's like a copyright, either someone has removed it previously, or they're just like, hey, that's like considered bullying and hate speech, or that's medical misinformation. Like, it's just one of those things. I mean, I'm glad that they're trying to do their best to keep the platform safe, but it seems like they're going about it in the wrong way, because a lot of these clips that like we upload are used for educational purposes.
Yeah.
And to laugh, because people are stupid.
That's the big point I want to make about this is like, if this shit is not allowed to be archived, then people can just get away with saying shit that they've said in the past and like deny that it ever happened. If there's no actual archive that they actually fucking said it, then like there's kind of like there at some point there needs to be like an archival of this shit. As long as like I feel like as long as it's like made very clear, which for almost every other video on this channel I would put a disclaimer, because these were unlisted, I just didn't bother. But I probably should have just edited it in. In the future, I will. But like, there needs to be like some type of way where they can distinguish someone archiving someone saying something shitty and someone actually putting out that opinion. Because like that shit's gotten right-wing watch many times before. And I would say that what they do is very important, documenting all the fucking terrible shit that's been said by right-wing politicians. But they still face persecution for the things said by those right-wing politicians, which is that I don't know. It's really sad because I know that there's so much content on YouTube that like there could never really be the human element that there needs to be, but it's just so sad that it is lacking that human element, that it just has to all be decided by a bunch of random chance and algorithms. Because a lot of that shit, even though like I know YouTube has developed that shit probably more than any other fucking company,
it's who kicks out the legs of the guy who kicks out the soapbox.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know, like there's. Yeah. Who is the because there's somebody who has to actually like who is the porn watcher that regulates that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Watcher. Yeah.
And you know, it's a horrible thing that we don't understand how we regulate free speech and free expression and everything like that, but we do have to have some kind of for lack of a better term, like a safe space for everyone. And unfortunately, we have to leave that up to corporations, and those corporations have become so big that they have to leave it up to AI and, you know, the very few people that they're actually willing to employ to
it's
like
basically down to like
things.
How many numbers can you get on the side of a policy? Basically?
Yeah, like how can they make money off of the minimal amount, but they're making the maximum amount of money? It's just it's a can of worms that I don't think any one human, let alone you know, a Congress, can actually figure out. I don't think there's any solution to this. It's just going to be
I don't know if there's no solution, but it's not going to be an easy one to figure out, in my opinion.
It's one of those was it MC Escher paintings. It's just going to be steps in one way that go to another, and we're just all going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, I got you. That's a lot of fucking politics these days. Yeah. You going to say something, Arya?
I'm sure I was, but I probably forgot it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. I do want to give a shout out to some of the people who are in the live chat, and you give them recognition. What's up, fucking Hyun? We got
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
Izzo here.
It's pronounced Hyon.
We got sure
Pronounced-
something like that. We got Mango
Pronounced
Jones, who's also on
Juan.
panel.
Hey.
Pedantic pedestrians. That's what I was saying when you were being pedantic earlier. It was,
John
it was a bit of an
Morgan.
inside joke.
Um,
What's up, Sydney?
yeah, I did remember what I was
Hearts in
gonna
the
say,
chat
by the
for
way.
Cindy.
Okay, go ahead.
If it sucks because like the solution here is really simple. Like you should be able to make a YouTube channel that can't be monetized. Like you can check a little box that makes it can't be monetized, kind of like kids content. You can't monetize it. It doesn't show up in normal search results, and like it can be there for like archival or like I don't know, but then like people should be allowed to do parody over that as well. But like that should be a separate thing where I think parody should be monetizable. But if they want like, because what they're afraid of is like, because most of the time like our channels don't get in trouble for just covering the stuff that they say, unless we like. Well, I got my one taken down because I played Kanye's thing on Alex Jones, but that's because Alex Jones is like completely banned from YouTube.
Yeah, you
can't
can't even talk about fucking Alex Jones.
Well, you can talk about him, you just can't
show,
play
you
any
can't show any
footage.
footage. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that's why that got taken down, which is also a bit of a problem, honestly.
No, I agree. Like that shit needs to be debunked, and like silencing even like the opposition to people like Alex Jones is not like part of the solution.
I feel like their worry is like, well, if we allow it on there for critique, then we have to allow it on there like just people saying it. Like
I don't think that's necessarily true, but I can see why they're thinking that because they don't want to cause like a bunch of political strife on their platform. Yeah. They don't want to rock the boat.
If Dave puts up a video that has hate speech in it, like YouTube's gonna be like, okay, this hate speech shouldn't be viewed and it could be used to hurt marginalized communities, so instead we're just gonna take it down. And yeah, Dave needs to be called out for the hate speech, but at the same time, I don't know, like I understand YouTube just not wanting their site to platform that kind of rhetoric.
But here's the thing. There's this fine line between, freedom of speech. Everybody can go out and say whatever the hell they want. You can say whatever you want and drop whatever, bomb you want on, in the public square. You just have to suffer the consequences of it. And one of those consequences of that is having to deal with, public opinion. And public opinion is, counter to your opinion. So if you're I mean, look, let's talk about like, if you go into the public square, you're in public property and you sit on your soapbox and you're in a KKK uniform and you start spouting off KKK bullshit, right? So you get, hate back at you in the form of verbal assault, not physical assault. Physical assault. We'll
Damn, no kick to the nuts. All right.
Yeah. So verbal assault, you get, hey, we disagree, yada, yada, yada. When it comes to something like an online platform, these are corporations. They can do whatever the hell they want.
That's part of capitalism, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It truly is. They can do whatever the hell they want. Like, they can say, like, if YouTube said, we're going to be 100% family friendly, and you can't even say, KKK on our platform, then they could do that. Look, is it going to hurt them? Yes. However, comma space, they can actually do that. But they could also go in the opposite direction and be like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Just be like, you know what? Do whatever you want. We don't care. Spread whatever information or disinformation or bullshit that you want. this
kind of
this
scary
way
and
and that
dystopian,
way.
though, isn't it? Because I feel like it's the control that they have
Yes.
over like the modern day discourse and shit like that. So much of that
Yes.
power has been put into corporations. It's like used by people every day for a unique purpose too.
It really is, and one of the main reasons for that is that there's this huge movement towards like government regulation not being a thing. And you know what? That's really, really scary when it comes to freedom of speech, because
Yeah, it is.
I will say whatever the fuck I want. Look, man, I spent 10 years in the goddamn military. I will say whatever the fuck I want. I will do whatever I want. However, common space, I'm not going to hurt anybody. If I hurt your feelings, I don't give a shit. That's your fucking problem. Anyway, if I do it in somebody else's business or on their private property, and the internet, like YouTube, is their private property, then you know what? I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong. But the problem is the internet is so widespread that we can't actually regulate that to the point of a gas station or a public square or something like that. So I think that's where the problem lies. I think the United States is an outdated concept because it was born in the time of, hey, oh, my wife died 3 months ago? Man, news travels fast these days. That's when it was actually like a viable concept.
Jesus fucking Christ, Lizard.
Hey, and look, man,
you just fucking went on and went on and went on. Like,
you gotta let someone else speak, yo.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't get a word in edgelord wise on the show.
Edgelord.
Yeah, edgelord.
My bad.
I'm not giving you shit. I like your observations, but
we also need to finish saying hi to the chat.
Yes, we do. We need to finish saying hi.
Okay.
Damn. All right, let me get caught up with where I was before. What's up? We got Fit and Curvy. We got Jay Troido. We got Lizard, who's also right here. We got Mud Brooker. What's up, Mud? We got Mickey Richards. Nice seeing you around. Haven't seen you around in a while. Fucking Spherical Man. Hell yeah. What's up, Spherical Man? We got Jilly's mom. Hell yeah. What's up, Jilly's mom? I'm sorry, Wilson says, can you get some WD-40? I hear a squeak. Oh, man, I wonder why that could be. Yeah, I wonder. Count yourself. What's up, PT Ham? Hope you're doing well. What else?
I think Mango's gotta like oil her chair or something.
We got Petty Patty too. Who else is here? I think is Arzenium, the Immortal. Yeah, we got some. Damn, we got people hanging out in here already.
What up, fam?
Yeah, what's up, fellas? I'm seeing some familiar faces. It's good to fucking see you all.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't bring up push-ups again.
Yeah, please. Yeah. No, it's an exercise and fucking.
It's an exercise. A push-up.
Yeah, it's an exercise. Yeah. There is. You know what? There is no punchline.
Okay, so I keep reposting a link. That link is to a PayPal poll. The reason that the PayPal poll exists is because me and Small Human, we're in a tough spot right now. If you guys want to help with that, all of the details are in the PayPal poll, and anything that is left over once our issue gets resolved is going towards Miss Parker's copay, because she's doing all the stuff and things to improve her life, and yeah. So there you go.
Go donate.
That's my big spiel.
Go do it if you can.
I do also, before we get into some more content here, I do want to give everyone a heads up that this Monday at 2 p.m. I'm going to be having my debate with Lord of Patriarchy. And,
Hell yeah.
I already have quite a lot of topics. I'm keeping the topics a surprise, but I have quite a few topics already saved up. And I can already tell that this is going to be an insanely weird conversation between me and Dave.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
I don't know if I told you about this, Aria. I think I said it in the chat with Mango and Lizard, but like recently Dave fucking came to my defense. Actually, maybe I only brought that up to Hyun. But yeah, Dave came to my defense recently.
Yeah,
and,
when did Dave come to your defense? Like, you never told me
On
this.
what?
I
Yeah,
wait, I never told you about that. I could okay, I must have just told Hyun because
I
yeah, 'cause-
remember this, but
Holding
I
out
don't
on us.
remember what it was about.
All right, 1 second. 1 second. I'm bringing it up right
Individuals.
quick. I didn't have the chance to edit this down super well like I usually do, but whatever. Oh look, you can see me hitting the play button. You know. All right. Well, let's
Yes.
take a look at this because someone in
know,
the.
I was just gonna say, Anna, if you didn't mention that, people would have just thought it was you hitting the play button now.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're right. Fuck. All right. Whatever. No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Nothing
Never happened. Clip it out. Clip it out.
Yep. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go back in after the show and clip that 2 seconds out. No, not real. The joke in the aftermath will be that I didn't edit it out.
Oh my God.
Well,
Thank you.
thanks for explaining it to me.
Yeah, no.
10
Yeah,
times funnier. 10 times
Yeah,
funnier.
just in case anyone didn't understand.
Get to the show, bro.
Let's see it.
All right, yeah. Let's take a so quick backstory on this. Someone in the live chat just randomly came at me with strange talking points, like I guess they were like assuming my political stances because of like traits that they knew about me. So they were like, why do you think this? Why do you think that? And I was just like, I don't think this. I don't think that. And they started comparing me to like really far left people, like, or at least the people associated with the far left by people like fucking Dave, like Anita Sarkeesian and fucking Christy Winters. So
I'm
Yeah.
associated with the far left. Hi.
yeah.
I like Anita Sarkeesian. I don't
Well,
want to have that debate today, but
No, I
maybe
guess
sometime. Maybe
yeah,
sometime.
one of these days.
You're Canadian, so you don't count.
I don't know. You and I might have some disagreement on that because
I'm very anti-Gamergate.
yeah, no, I don't know what to make of the whole Gamergate situation.
Look.
I feel like it was a whole fucking disaster, honestly. Because I've
Like,
also had the
Gamergate
perspective of people
in-
who were involved in it, like fucking Matt. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally
But-
have no idea what Gamergate was
Oh,
truly
Gamer-
about. So
Gamergate was basically a bunch of Nazis like harassing, doxing, and like bullying women off the internet for daring to have opinions on video games.
Yep.
And
there's an entire thesis based around feminists inside of male-dominated spaces on the internet, and actually TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist himself, and Dave, Warcorp 666 at the time, were quoted in this thesis.
I
Damn,
it's all
PJ
centered
came up
around
with an
Gamergate.
actual thesis. That's fucking
Yeah.
wild.
Now the difference is the amazing atheist actually changed his mind.
no, he did.
True,
I give him.
yeah.
I give
No,
him
that's a
credit
big
for
difference.
that.
That's a very big difference. And Dave has gotten worse
Yeah.
and gone in the
Yeah.
other direction. So.
Oh yeah, I
Actually, the entire like
You're gonna-
thesis does discuss the fact that like TJ started out in one opinion, however, comma space, because like this thesis, of course, took years to write. That's how theses work. Theses.
The only point I'm like trying to make is like there are some people like TJ and Matt like who eventually changed and like grew out of that behavior.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Well,
that
yeah.
just anyone who is inherently involved in that makes them a bad person.
Oh
today.
no, I don't think that either. But I think it was largely orchestrated by very bad people.
Oh, definitely. No, I can agree with that.
and,
Yeah,
and there were a lot of decent people or people that just didn't know, that got swept up in it. And there were a lot of like reasonable sounding arguments that were that a lot of people fell for.
I think those reasonable arguments distracted from the actual fucking people in the background trying to pull shady shit. Though.
Well,
So,
exactly,
know
because
what I mean?
that's the thing, and I don't even think those arguments are as reasonable as
Well,
I
maybe
used
not
to
under
think they
today's
were back
scrutiny.
then.
Yeah,
but,
but
but like my point is like no, like it is like it is very clearly, and there are several channels, video essays and stuff that go into this that you can check out, but like that it's basically orchestrated by like fucking alt-right adjacent people that like it was a concerted effort to ruin the lives of many women, and not just women, but like queer people, anyone who sympathized with lefty ideals. Just it was absolutely insane. And I know people who were on the other side of it who got like a lot of shit, a lot of like horrible shit that there's still the remnants of to this day. Honestly, I don't believe Gamergate has ever even fully concluded. I think it's still ongoing.
There's still like the alt-right
And
fucking grift of like I don't know. That's
well,
different though.
There's
like,
also still a concerted effort. It's not about just women in video games anymore. Now it's more towards like trans people. Like there's like a lot of fucking anti-trans sentiment on the internet and in gaming communities.
A lot of that was already there, but yeah, it's definitely been
we don't need to have a whole debate about this right now, but no, it's not. It wasn't about ethics in games journalism. That was one of the fucking things that was hiding the real fucking fact that no, they say, oh, see, this is just about ethics in games journalism. This woman used to date this guy that she did a fucking review for. Because of that, they justified fucking doxing her, bullying her off the internet, and all that, like so many different stories like that, where it was just like, even if the arguments where it's like, hey, this is a little unethical, which by the way, the entire journalism industry is unethical. It
didn't justify that harassment.
Yeah, it doesn't. And like there is like I said, the remnants of that harassment remains to this day. There are still waves of like previously Gamergate communities that now, like I said, focus on trans people, focus on just mentally ill people, or focus on like queer people in general, or just very ableist groups as well, that like neurodivergent people, like just anyone fucking like anyone far enough in the fringe that they can fucking,
you're right,
look,
I will say this, like journalism in general is morally bankrupt. I don't know why it had to focus.
Of course.
I don't know why they were, because you know what, they were trying to target specific people. That's why they made it about gaming journalism.
They were trying to get gamers mad. They were saying this is affecting your video games, and it wasn't. It wasn't. They were saying they're gonna take away the fucking video games that you love. They're gonna take away fucking
games are still here.
Violence and boobs in video games. Yeah, both of those things are still
They're
here.
more violent than ever. Right. We have games like fucking Elden Ring. Like,
yeah.
Okay, here's the thing.
And there's always gonna be boobs in video games.
Big ones.
Dude, massive boobs. I love boobs.
I miss triangle boobes. Remember, Laura Croft from PS1.
Did you see that they remade the triangle boobs game?
You got a low polygon count.
Here's the thing.
Boob count.
I have spent like 12 hours in the desert doing a goddamn story for journalism. Just being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it for the government. Cool. And that's what I did. You can look it up. Go to Divid's Sergeant Dylan Grace on on
like
Divid,
it's all there.
and you can look at it. It's all there. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But at the same time, I still, at the same time, to this day, I work with my hands. I wake up at 6:30 in the morning. I take my dog out so that she can go pee and poop, and she can go sniff some poop, and she can sniff all the animals that have been crisscrossing the fucking yard and whatever, and she can go pee on her territory and whatever. And then I go and work with my fucking hands. And you know what I give a shit about? When I turn on my Xbox and goes, bleep, you know what I care about? If I can play the fucking game and it doesn't have any goddamn updates, and I can just sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill some ghouls or something. Nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody fucking cares. Fuck games journalism. Fuck this shit. It's so stupid. It's the stupidest fucking thing in my goddamn mind. It doesn't
Look.
matter. It doesn't matter.
That's some
It doesn't
gamer
matter.
rage right there.
Oh my
The
god.
game-
Oh my god! I
Yeah.
just want to fucking play the goddamn
Look,
game.
The
Like,
the games
I'm
the games
so,
industry does matter. It is.
Go ahead.
It's a very big industry.
I understand.
It's a thing that a lot of people look to
Oh,
for
for fuck's
enjoyment
sake,
and
dude.
comfort, and you know. Look, we're crushed under fucking capitalism every fucking day. People deserve the things that help them get through that day, and that is why I think all forms of art are extremely important. But it's not even just that. It's not even just a thing that helps people get through the
Take
day.
me
It's
to
a
a
it's a
fucking
valid
art
form
museum.
of art.
I don't care. Just be like, hey, so the art museum is free. Have you guys ever been to Washington, D.C.? It's expensive to actually live there, to stay there, to do anything there. But you know what the best thing about Washington, D.C. is? You get to see everything in all of the museums for free. All of the museums are free. I saw lacrosse sticks that are 1,000 years old from people that were, subjugated and like destroyed by, white people like me. I don't.
I mean, at least you're honest
just
about
just appreciate some shit. Can we just fucking appreciate something? All
No,
I
you-
want to do is sit on my fucking ass and pet my dog and eat some cold cuts out of a fucking bowl and drink a beer and then go and play some Fallout while my Xbox controller gets greasy. And then the next time I pick it up, I'm like, why is this thing all greasy and moldy? And then I could be like, okay, well, I need an alcohol wipe. So I wipe it off.
Okay.
Why is that a problem?
It's not. It's not.
Exactly.
Alright,
So
I'm right
why
there.
are these people making that a problem?
I'm right there with you, brother. Solidarity. All right,
I just-
we should watch this clip that Anna pulled about Dave.
Yeah, we should watch the fucking clip.
We should...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, you
My
know,
bad. My bad.
God
It's all
damn it, Lizard! If I have to do this one more time, you're fucking banished for the night. I swear to God.
Look, man,
I love you, but you know.
I was just aggravated. At the
It's
fact that I couldn't
no.
even-
That
get
last
it.
rant was actually that last
At
rant
least
was
that
actually
one
funny.
that was good.
big dick. That,
That
big
one was
dick,
funny.
Yeah,
Look,
I'll give you
But
that.
yeah,
just slapped around.
Let's watch
you know,
Dave come
maybe
to my
like-
defense here.
we
Okay,
should. I want to see that.
it's
I'm
a very
excited.
rare moment. Probably the only time I've ever seen this happen. So let's take a look.
Individual's journey to success. Neo
Okay, basically what I was saying is, Man with Many Faces, I can guarantee beyond a shadow of a doubt that Underhaven is neither Christy Winters nor is he Kevin Logan. I've debated him
Damn,
how
that-
many times.
That is a solid fucking endorsement. You know.
Yeah, I know. That's like the highest compliment that you can offer me. Oh, man.
Again, I won't say I'm a fan of his, but I will say he's not somebody I hate.
Mhm.
That's just Dave admitting he loves me.
I love that he still calls you Underhaven.
Yeah, he does.
Your name is Anna.
I've never called
not-
myself Underhaven.
Yeah. Like
I know, some people
I've
do it.
always viewed Underhaven as like the community, the show. Like
The show, the community. Yeah, I agree. That's how I've always looked at it too. It's never been
Yeah.
me, the person. Now, some of my friends do that occasionally. Like for some reason, Fit and Curvy calls me Underhaven sometimes, but I don't mind it
Did
because
Miss Parker call you Underhaven?
I don't know what Miss Parker. Calls.
Occasionally, Miss Parker will call you Underhaven. Sometimes she'll call you Anna. It really depends on like what rant she's doing, because if she's talking about old stuff,
Yeah.
then she'll call you Underhaven, so that way everyone knows who she's talking about.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
get
that does make sense.
you. Unterhaven.
Unterhaven.
All right. Well, Dave has a bit more of a spiel to go on about.
You know, he's not like a Kevin Logan or actual Jake or somebody like that.
You're not.
I'm not
You're
like
not-
I'm not like Jake. Yeah.
You're not Kevin Logan or actual Jake. You're better than those people. I will agree. I like you better than actual Jake.
Look, Jake's really chapped my ass recently. 'Cause, he was
I know
really
that-
he was really mean to one of my friends, and that was kind of like not a
Damn.
good sign, you know. Yeah.
I've always liked Jake.
Man, I used to have like a leaning towards positive impression of him, but like I don't know. He's been kind of a dick lately. Like it's just that combined with the fact that after the fucking Quartering's dad passed away, he immediately made a joke about it. I felt like that was kind of in poor taste and shitty. Like I know the Quartering's a bad dude, but you don't need to make a joke about someone's fucking dad passing away.
Yeah, that's not.
That's like I don't know, just that combined with the fact that also he's just seemed to get kind of a big ego lately. I don't hate him or anything like that. I think that he's just kind of like falling down a bit of a weird path.
Well, you know,
Poor taste.
here's something for his big ego. I have a when I told my partner that I knew who actual Jake was, because my partner's really into like lefty shit on YouTube and Twitter and shit, and I was like, oh yeah, I've my friend, well, not that I know actual Jake, but my friend knows Jake. He was like, who's that? I'd never heard of that person, and yeah, so
Yeah.
you know.
I'm
just saying, actual Jake's not as hot shit as he thinks he is. You know,
No, I get
there
that,
are
yeah.
leftists who don't know who he is, and
Wow, yeah.
I think he should be humbled by that personally. All right.
No,
I
like,
think
It's like when I find out there's a drunken peasant fan that doesn't know who I am. It's like, oh, you know,
wow.
that
How
makes
crazy.
sense
Yeah.
actually.
yeah, like oh my
Who
god,
the fuck
one
am
of the
I? I'm
things-
not some hot shit. You're not hot shit, fucking actual Jake. I don't have any beef with Jake. Just saying.
No, yeah.
Oh,
What were you
Beat
saying,
him
Megan?
up.
I'm just
good.
What?
I was just gonna say that like all of my issues with Jake, they stem from a place of like just valid criticism. Like if you're meeting someone for the first time in a shared space, you shouldn't like be a jackass if that person had not been watching the stream and jumped in when they thought it was open. Okay,
Yeah, Mango's the friend I was talking about, by the way.
that's step one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Step
he was a
2.
dick to Mango. Oh, well, now I
Yeah.
have a slightly lower opinion of him.
Good. Yeah, me too.
Number 2, you should not, no matter like how fucked up a person is, like the quartering. Like I brought this to Anna's attention when it happened on Twitter. I was like, you know, this isn't fucking cool because you have so many things that you can go after the quartering for. You can attack the quartering for 1.5 million pieces of bullshit that comes out of his fucking mouth. But the day that his dad dies, when he says you should tell your loved ones you love them before the funeral, and your response to that is, how's his husband doing?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
wait. So
That's
Dave
the story right there.
So the quartering's dad passed away,
yeah.
and he gave some really solid advice on Twitter. He was like, you know,
One of the very
I
few
appreciate
times he's
my
ever said
parents.
anything like very
And-
Oh,
strong.
on Twitter.
Yeah. And he was like, you know, don't wait until the funeral to tell someone you love them. That is solid advice. Like if
Yep.
you genuinely love someone, don't wait until the funeral to like express it. And Jake's response was, how's his husband doing?
His
Yeah.
dad's husband.
His dad has been married to his mom his entire life. Like that's why his entire platform is built on like a 2-parent household and like conservative values, because his parents have been together his whole life. And that was Jake's response to his dad dying.
It's
To
not,
make a gay
it-
joke.
it's not only out of pocket, it's wrong.
Very poor taste.
This
joke,
is
yeah.
weird.
Mhm.
Why would you say that?
It's not even like it's not even really a joke, but like
No, it's not a joke at all.
I just look. I will
it's not even an
say.
attempt at one though. Like,
When you said what the Quartering's tweet was, what I was imagining for a second was Jake coming in and being like, well look, that's bullshit because that's bullshit because like because I will say abusers use that kind of language to be like, oh, you know, you got to make up with your family members even if they're pieces of shit who've abused you.
Oh yeah, no, like the
Sure, I
get what you're saying.
thing
So,
is
yeah.
just, like very straightforward. Like I'm really glad that I told my parents that I loved them recently when I saw them.
Yeah.
So don't wait until the funeral to
That's-
tell them you love them. Like, it was
that's-
very nice. It was very concise. Like, if you
Just-
love this person, just tell them.
Of all the things
Yeah,
that the
that's-
quartering said, though, to take a pot shot out, why not literally any tweet?
Yeah,
Like,
literally anything else. I don't know. He was coming from DC. Like, okay, like maybe there's something deeper in his parents' relationship that we don't know. I don't fucking know. But like that, like, you know, he says he loves his parents, so we should believe him. And he's sad that his dad died. That's not the time to be throwing pot shots like that at him.
yeah, I'm not gonna
And, like-
dehumanize someone that fucking bad. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
no.
leave him alone. It's like whatever. He fucking and I don't know. Maybe someone in the quartering's audience has some fucking lefty queer whatever family member that's like different from them. It's like, yeah, well, I don't love you anymore. And maybe he heard the quartering say that and was like, you know, yeah, I should tell my family member that I love them, even though they're an annoying fucking SJW.
even
should
funny internet man said that I should do it. Well,
Yeah, you know, I'm willing to give his tweet the benefit of the doubt at that
Fair
point and
enough.
say it might have
Yeah.
had a positive effect on people.
that's fair. Yeah.
So
we gotta-
it's unless you have a substantive criticism like the one that I brought up, which doesn't really even apply to this because
Yeah.
he's not saying what I said. So like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fuck you, Jake.
like,
Yeah.
like
fuck you.
Jake,
You're kind of
Yeah.
a little prick.
and then like Jake
Just a little
turned
bit.
around, and for some reason he thinks that of all people, okay, everyone knows that like Rob Schneider is old school Hollywood. Old
Rob
school Hollywood
Schneider.
dudes are very much like vocal about their bigotry and their hatred. They always have been. They're conservative. We know this. We have known this for fucking years. That's why they don't work in Hollywood anymore. That's why
Yeah.
they just tweet on Twitter and live off of their savings. Like, they have nothing else to offer. And
Or
he,
their shitty C movies.
yes, and Rob
You can
Schneider
do
tweeted
it.
about he
They're not
tweeted
even
about
kitty movies.
Dylan Mulvaney and was like, if you think that cultural appropriation is real, then this is gender appropriation. Excuse you. First of all,
What?
no. Secondly, Jake responded to it and was like, if you ever want to have your views on this challenged, hit me up. It's going to cost like your entire life savings and some to get Rob Schneider to do a Twitch stream with you to talk about his beliefs.
I mean,
like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
really.
As a lefty on YouTube, like I could see that being like good for clout, though. Just like, I don't know. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna bring on this famous guy and like fucking beat his ass in this argument. It might even you might be able to argue it's good for praxis. You know,
that might put some people on the map. I could see what you're saying by
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I think
it could
that if
pull
you're
some
going to
people over.
approach
Even
someone,
who
though,
knows? But
like, it would be best to approach someone that does not have the notability and the money
well, I will
that
say this.
Rob Schneider does, because
True.
like,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
known people that do that anyway. It's just like, well, this person will never say yes to me, but I'll just throw it out there just on the off chance. Like, a lot of YouTubers have done that.
Well, the thing is, it's
I've done
good-
that.
It's good for praxis, but at the same time, Rob Schneider has like 90s funny movie.
Well, yeah, no
money.
one know. I mean, I don't know. Someone might be like, "Hey, some fucking weirdo YouTubers debating fucking Rob Schneider." I don't know. Let's look at that. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, okay. This
Yeah, just
fucking
put-
Jake guy makes some good arguments.
You could just stick some random fucking name in there, though. It could just be like any
Well,
fucking
yeah.
actor from the 90s.
Yeah,
you know what
I mean,
Fair
people
enough,
are
yeah.
people are bored and they like reality television.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so
They like the
when-
spectacle of it.
Yeah,
Mm.
so when celebrities they've heard of, you know, are doing YouTube stuff, that more people tend to check it out.
Anyway,
Fair
fuck
That's
enough.
Jake.
that's
yeah.
why Macaulay Culkin on AVGN was so big, you know.
Jake's kind of a butthead in conclusion.
you mean
Yeah.
No, he
Macaulay,
is.
Macaulay
What's up,
Culkin,
Hooves?
Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin.
No, he's Macaulay Culkin, because he got his name legally changed.
What?
His middle name is
Oh my
Macaulay
No,
God.
I
Are you
refuse to
serious?
acknowledge that.
I didn't know. Hey, you can't refuse to acknowledge that.
Look, he asked
Fuck,
the
okay,
internet what
fine.
he should change his middle name to, and they voted on Macaulay Culkin. So
Okay,
That's
refuse-
hilarious.
I refuse to believe this unless you can name the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Donald Trump. Oh, here's
No,
Morgan.
Okay,
he
first
appears
of
as that.
all,
He does.
no, the pigeon.
Imagine,
lady,
like,
the
that's the
real
future
hero
president.
of that movie.
I just told you the fucking name of the actor.
It's not Donald Trump. I swear
Oh
to
my
God.
god. According to the original script, her name is Annie.
Whoa! Holy shit! Damn.
Annie
Little
Haven.
Orphan Annie.
Dude,
Oh,
Little
snap.
Orphan Annie.
I
Haven.
watched that movie as a kid. Maybe young me was like, "Wow, you know what? That name slaps." Oh, wait, you said in the first script though, right? So it wasn't the final
original script. No, in the
Oh.
final movie, there was just Pigeon Lady.
I was just pigeon. Oh, right, yeah. I've
Okay,
only ever heard
I
that
hate-
character called that. So.
I hate everything about this movie and Macaulay Culkin and this conversation.
Hey, we got who's
Well,
on the board. We got Willie. We got Willie. We got Will Philippi. We got Will Philippi. Is that? Yeah, that's how I say it, right?
Will Philippi? Will Philippi?
Will Philippi. Will Philippi. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. All right, let's.
Also, Gene,
What?
like for real, Baby Killer Mango just rolls off the tongue better than Fetus Killer Mango, and J. Troy Doe is
What?
right. It's the same thing. The Supreme Court said so.
Yeah, I think Fetus
Hey.
Killer Mango is a little bit too like it's a bit too visual. I feel like I don't know.
I mean,
No, he's not.
They're
he's
both
not
dark
like,
as hell.
I know, but like for some reason I don't know. Like
Baby Killer. Baby Killer sounds like more
more
it's-
cartoony to me. for some
Yeah,
reason.
because it's like, oh yeah, they think we're just a bunch of baby killers, so I'm
That's
gonna
why
lean
my
into that name.
that's why my hashtag is Baby Killer Mango, because a whole bunch of like right wing people were like, "Oh, you kill babies." And I'm like, you know what? Donate to my baby killing fund.
My God. Well,
Hey,
then.
look, I will punch a
Face.
fetus in the face.
Oh my God! No, you
Well,
won't.
See, you gotta take it too
If
far.
it were Hitler, let me finish once in a while. Jesus. Oh
If
my
it were
God.
Hitler.
Oh my God!
You could add that to anything. If it were Hitler, murder is okay. If it
If
were
it were
Hitler.
Hitler. That's
I
the,
would
oh my
know.
God! That's the new in Minecraft.
Chainsawing
what?
someone's head off and cutting off their hands and cauterizing the stumps before shitting on them. It's okay
If it were Hitler.
You know
Look,
what?
I
I would
saw
kick you in
that-
the nuts if you were Hitler.
I saw that video on Live Leak, man. Like, yeah. All right, you need to get off the internet.
Never.
Okay.
All right,
Because
let's
of
see if
Hitler.
Dave says anything else left. I want to.
Otherwise,
see
I'll
if
punch your
Crazy
fetus in the
or-
face.
I am gonna use that for now. If it were Hitler.
Yeah, that's the perfect
If
thing.
Oh my God! It's like that song "If You Were Gay," you know. If you were Hitler.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
Yeah, it'd be.
I'd like
It'd
to
be
say,
okay.
I'd like you anyway.
You wouldn't be a. You wouldn't
Well,
have a
well,
problem.
I wouldn't
with
like you anyway if you were Hitler, honestly.
I mean,
you
if you
wouldn't
were gay, I would
download a
like you anyway.
Hitler,
Okay.
would you?
I was just gonna say you wouldn't have a problem shoving a nuke up his dick hole.
I
you were
mean, that's
Hitler.
fair. That's fair.
That's the real reason why the nuke was invented.
No need a Canadian or something like that.
Hitler
but-
sounds himself with nukes.
Nuke.
That's gonna be a
No,
new
I
type of
can't
porn
think
now,
of-
just because I said it.
Wait, is that where we got the name Nicole?
Oh my god.
Oh my God! All right,
What?
all right. We gotta finish off this
What?
video.
No, wait.
We gotta finish
no.
off this fucking video. Seriously.
We
This
are an
video is like
hour
1
in,
minute
and
long.
We haven't
Excuse
even
the
watched
time.
we've watched Dave do a push-up.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
we
not
watched
my-
one push-up. Yeah.
It's not my fault for once.
We-
alright?
We went from
Yeah, you're
Dave
right, you're right. I
doing a
can't blame
push up to Hitler putting nukes up his dick hole.
Hey, that was funny. God damn it.
Man, this is the last time I ever put you and Lizard together on the same thing.
Yeah, maybe.
He's not.
Maybe.
He's not.
Is
like,
it?
You know, need a
No, probably not. I do
God
enjoy
damn
the
it.
chaos to an extent.
Sarkeesian or something like that.
Love you,
but-
lizard.
I love you
But,
too.
but no,
sweetheart.
I can confirm. Trust me. I've seen the man face to face.
That's a weird way for him to say it right there.
Seen the man.
I've seen the
which
man face to face. Yeah.
You?
Considering you're
Yeah, I've-
5 foot, the man you're talking about is probably like
Wait.
7 foot.
I'm sorry, I stopped paying attention. Still talking about you?
yes, he's still talking about me. All right, we'll give
This is
one more
these.
run.
See,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
Can I just say, Dave desperately wants to fuck you.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
Like this has been obvious for so long, but I just want this on the record so nobody, like everyone, like it should be obvious to everyone, but in case it's not, like Dave has a massive crush on Anna. So much so that like when he sees this clip, he's gonna like lose his shit, and then he's gonna try to like, I don't know, fucking, I don't know. He's gonna try to like say I'm a piece of shit or something.
I know I've kind of dominated this stream a little bit, and I just want to give my piece.
Your penis.
Look,
All right, do it quick.
I don't think all of this panel can handle it, considering it's several pronged. But anyway, over the last several streams, Dave has professed his love for Anna.
Yes, he is so in love with. Yeah, he doesn't just want to
doing
fuck. He loves her. He loves you, Anna. He fucking loves you.
No, I know. Look, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find like the clip of it tonight, but on one stream, it was at the very fucking start when I hopped in there, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Dave?" Yeah, he said some weird shit like, "Hey, I'm gonna have to deal with like some I don't know. It was one of the fucking people that he talks about frequently. I think it might have been like Kyle Kalinske. We'll just say it's fucking Kyle Kalinske. He was like, I gotta watch this Kyle Kalinske video, and it's really gonna annoy me. So you're on cuddle duty. And I'm like, what?
Wait, cuddle duty?
Yes,
Dave, let
He
your
actually
true
fucking
feelings
said that.
out, please, Dave. Come on, and
He
just
actually
tell
fucking
us
said that.
you want Anna to be your sweet, sweet trad wife. Just if you get it out there, you'll feel better afterwards. You will feel better about yourself. I love you, Dave. Come,
Please.
come join the queer army. I'm totally kidding, by the way. You don't. I'm not trying to say anyone's gay or whatever.
Well, I am.
Please come, Dave.
A little bit.
Aria 2023.
Please.
I mean, for Dave to be saying that shit about me like frequently, like there's got to be something a little bit there. You're like, come on, you can't be entirely straight.
No.
I mean, he's
way too obsessed with you to be completely straight. Maybe he's mostly straight. I mean, you are a girl. You're both, right?
Fair, yeah.
You're
to be
wait,
fair,
Anna, do you identify as gender fluid?
Yeah, and B. So kind of both of those.
Yeah. Gender fluid people are dope.
Yeah, they are. They're dope.
To be fair, Dave's gonna get what he can get. Yeah, honestly.
True, yeah.
Getting shit.
Yeah.
Gender fluids are my favorite, Anna.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Literally, two of my partners are gender fluid.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Damn. Good taste. Good taste.
Exactly.
You know, he's not like a Kevin Logan or a actual Jake or somebody like that.
Oh, he loves you.
He's not like, Anita Sarkeesian or somebody like that.
There it is, Anita Sarkeesian. That's like the worst example in his head that he can think of like a human being.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He basically just said,
low imagination.
I don't think you're Hitler. Like that's basically what he said in his mind.
Yeah, the conservative Hitler, Anita Sarkeesian.
Anita Sarkeesian, yeah.
A woman who has some subpar critiques about video games.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah.
Overall, some decent points.
I mean, I haven't watched your videos in so long, but I'm sure if I watched them back with the lens of today, I'd agree with definitely at least some of the talking points.
Probably.
But, yeah.
But no, yeah. Admit it, Dave. Come on. It's fine.
Maybe we could do that one of these days on one of your streams if you want. We could watch one of Anita's old videos and see
actually,
how much we should. Agree with this.
We should. I do stuff like that on my stream over at the @Zavaria channel or Lady Hopium. It's going to be called Lady Zavaria eventually, but I'm the artist formerly known as Lady Hopium.
Somebody with some time just give a timeline of how much Dave wants to, bedoink and Morgan.
That would be dope, like a compilation of Dave like just gushing over Anna and just being obsessed with Anna.
Honestly, it really wouldn't be that hard.
It wouldn't.
I mean,
it wouldn't.
That's probably what the last hooker that they paid for said. Anyway, go ahead.
Let's go.
Also, what the last hooker that Dave paid for.
All right. But I'm sorry I went quiet for a second.
Uh,
I think I might have found the stream that cuddling thing was on. So we'll watch that.
Yes, let's do it. Let's watch it. I want to see it.
But no, I
What's he
can,
say at the
I
end
can
here?
confirm. Trust me.
Scrape the
confirm
psoriasis
what?
off
The
of your
size of
skull.
Anna's
Man.
dick.
He at the end he says, "I've seen the man face to face." I guess he means like in a debate, but like it's weird to say that we've never met in person. Maybe that's just
Yeah.
what he wants.
Yeah.
That's just what
By that
Dave
logic,
wants
you've
in his
seen
head.
me face to face too.
I know,
debated him
yeah.
too.
I would
No,
not call
no.
that face to face.
No.
Here's the thing. Dave doesn't have any friends or family that he sees face to face outside of like holidays. Therefore, he thinks face to face is like internet reaction, like interaction.
Yeah, that's why,
So-
fam. That's why when I was debating him, I playfully asked him at one point. He was like, because he was trying to prove to me that men are objectively stronger than all women. And I was like, no, I know some women that could beat your ass. And he's like, yeah, every woman I've fought, I've been able to overpower. I'm like, yeah, how many women have you ever been in a real room with, Dave? And like, he took the question seriously. He was like, no, really? No, I've been in the room with about 800 women, give or take. I'm like, you know 800 women. I don't believe you
Yeah.
know one woman. Like,
I mean, his mom is technically a woman.
yeah, but where's the other
He has to
799?
798 because he has a sister. So
Oh, of course.
I'm
Look,
pretty
I'm,
sure
I'm,
he's not allowed around his nieces.
I'm just playing, but like it was kind of funny that Dave couldn't like I tried to just like, oh, you don't know any women, and like he like took it seriously. It was like,
Oh,
no, yeah, like I know 800 women, and like he says he's met 800 women and beaten them in wrestling, like he's wrestled them and won. he claims that in yeah.
honestly,
Anyone who hasn't seen my debate with Dave should go watch it on my channel.
everybody go watch
it's
that
fun.
debate because
It's
I think
fun.
it'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to watch that so that I can like make some like points of what I want to talk about with him. And I
Oh,
already have
yeah.
topics, but like,
Yeah,
I
you
want
should
more.
definitely watch it. It's called Dunking on Lord of Patriarchy, in a hilarious trans debate. It is over on the Zavaria channel. Go watch that.
I would like to see this so-called Sigma male, total awesome dude, pull out a fucking fence post out of the ground. You know, it's filled with concrete, and you have to, dig it out and just pull it out. It's also 36 inches down with concrete, and to pull it
Only
out of the
length Dave
ground.
has.
And I would love to see him do that and then replace it online with another fence. That would be fantastic. That would be on point. Even
A nice
I
fence
couldn't
to
do
sit
that.
on.
I could do the former, not the latter. But hey, I'm just a beta male. What do I do?
I'm just a beta. Nobody loves me.
Yeah, I don't know how to, do those
that
things.
song's
like-
about a gunfight.
Hey, look, every song from that era is either about violence or cocaine.
No, I know that's just like weird. That like the climax of that song is a shootout.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty like once you know that, it's a vibe.
You know what the first song ever actually recorded is about?
Tits.
Sex. It's about wanting sex,
Well,
and
yeah.
it's about that's what.
Oh, sorry.
every
I
other,
did-
every
I
other song.
mistake those two things because I
And I expressed
You
this
see-
to
you
Mango.
see my
earlier.
sexuality is tits.
He and Mango were discussing Harry Potter, and she was like, "Oh, this is a great
Boo.
movie." I was like, "You know what? Do you realize that this is just the
I
Epic
wrote
of
something better.
Gilgamesh?"
I wrote something
Gilgamesh,
way
huh?
better.
Yeah.
One day you will all see it.
Awesome.
The
Yeah,
Epic
I'm
of
better than
Gilgamesh-
J.K. Rowling.
The Epic of
objectively.
Gilgamesh is the first work
Sorry.
of fiction in human history, and it's the hero story. So you look at
it's all
Star
about
Wars or anything, and it's pretty
A
much
lot of stories
about-
follow that new form, like not
Oh,
new,
it's-
but
it's-
that old format.
I mean,
Oh, it's the same. It's the hero story.
Yep.
So you
Hero-
have
the hero's story. It's all about maidens.
the weakling raised by such and such goes and on a journey and then conquers a giant to become better, and then they have to fight evil, and then they continuously. That's kind of why the new Star Wars suck, because they don't they try and add on to the Epic of Gilgamesh.
There's not as much of a structure to it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but also I think it was just like the studios, just with every installment, they didn't know what to do. They were trying to course correct. It's kind of like why DC films haven't been doing well, because like they're just trying to course correct after every film. There's no actual sense of direction or dedication to
DC films aren't gonna.
But
Batman, I love Batman. Batman is my fucking dog. However, space.
The dog.
DC is not gonna do well ever.
No,
I'm
I think
sorry.
I think if they actually get some solid footing and they like double down on an actual fucking direction and a vision, then they can grow a fan base. But yeah, no, they haven't been doing very well for a very long time with anything except for Batman. Anyway, I found Dave talking about wanting to cuddle me, so let's take a look at this.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love this.
Video. I have some shit from PragerU. I have some Sam Cedar attacking it. The shoe on head shit. And then lastly, I have King Cobra.
Oh god, that okay. So wait, it wasn't. I thought it might have been like some political shit. No, it was King Cobra that he says is really gonna fucking get to him.
Bro is late to the fucking.
Really late to the party, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Dude.
just found out about Cobes recently. I think he got like a request donation for it, and that's why he talked about it.
Cobes' pot is cold, man. Like, we've been making fun of Cobes for over a year on brunch. Speaking of which, check out brunch tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Yeah. Almost every Sunday you've been doing that, right?
Yeah, everybody on panel is absolutely welcome. Yourself included, Aria. Just hit me up in Discord.
All right.
Sorry, I'm welcome to what? You're doing a thing.
We're
Sorry,
Yeah.
I got
we're doing
distracted.
brunch tomorrow on Lizard's
Yeah.
channel.
Brunch. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not going to be around tomorrow.
All right.
I
That's
actually
it. Brunch is canceled.
Yeah,
All right, fine.
brunch
You know
is
what?
over.
I
Okay,
was supposed
cool.
to. I'm
No,
supposed
no,
to be
it's-
going away
no,
this
no.
weekend. I stuck around an extra day specifically
Aw,
to do this show.
Thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate that. That means
Hell
a lot.
yeah.
By the way, we got
Alright.
16 beautiful people watching right now. If you like this shit,
Hell yeah.
it'll go a long way. And also, if you can help out Mango, there's that link in the comments.
Help Mango. Give Mango.
go check that
Mango
shit
needs
out.
your assistance.
It's important shit.
It's important.
Anyway, let's see what Dave has to say, because this is really cringe.
Please, please, please.
Who is just going to make me cry. To the point that Underhaven may have to cuddle me.
Yes! Yes! Please. Oh my
Why?
god. Just tell her you love her. Please, Dave. I don't know how she'll respond. I'm not in her head, but like, you'll feel better even if she rejects you, okay? It'll still feel better. You'll know that you like fucking hot gender fluid guys / women, and you can go find one that is I don't know. Anna, are you into Dave? If
Look.
Dave honestly came to you and was like, All right, Anna. I'm kind of look. Your fucking Lady Hopium was right. Okay. I kind of want to date you. All right. So let's go out or whatever. I'll buy you dinner.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm gonna be the
dude.
most sexist person as possible, the most transphobic as possible, but
Jesus Christ.
Then don't.
no.
What?
There you go.
What?
That's exactly how everyone should react to Dave coming up to them.
Oh
and
yeah.
being
Oh,
like-
okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Now.
Come on, Underhaven. Come on, look, Underhaven. Look, we've had a long history, okay? I just want to take you to dinner, all right? Maybe a movie afterwards. I don't fucking know.
You
All right,
know
but
what?
maybe we'll drink some beers. You know, maybe we'll play some Mario Kart. I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ.
Honestly,
What do you say, Anna? Come on. I'll call you Anna.
I got a test tomorrow. There's this thing. It's
Not you. I want Anna to answer. You fucking.
Anna's busy.
I'm not giving any
honestly.
spoilers. If Dave wants to find out the answer, he can ask.
Oh, you're
me
not
himself.
getting any spoilers. but
Oh
okay.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a maybe.
Ooh, Dave, you know what that means?
Dave, we got Dave.
That's a maybe right there, Dave.
Dave, give.
If Dave
I
has the
gave you a
testicular
maybe.
fortitude to ask, we'll fucking, I don't know. I might have an answer. We'll fucking find out.
No,
Come on,
hey.
Dave.
But no, Dave, you need to fucking clean up your act.
Do it.
Just seriously,
man.
just take him out to the bar. You like y'all can order some chicken wings, and when you grease up your hands through his hair, it'll
Oh, greasy
it-
Dave.
it'll make
No,
sure the
I'm gonna
chicken wings
shower
go through
just
your
for
mouth
you, Anna.
too easy.
Oh
I'm
wow.
gonna wear a
How-
cologne. It's gonna be nice. Come on, Anna. Go out with me.
Jesus.
I won't drink that night. What do you say?
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to turn. No, I'm not gonna turn it down or on or whatever the fuck you want.
No, I'm done with that bit.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
No,
No, like I said, Dave has to
Corn and
figure out for
orange.
himself. Dave has to figure out for himself.
Come on, that.
look, Dave couldn't figure out a fucking two-piece puzzle.
This has quickly turned into a very Dave-centric show. But
Yeah, let's talk about something but other than Dave.
yeah. We'll talk about at least a
Dave.
few other fucking things because there's some other
go.
interesting stuff I want to talk about, including the thing in the fucking thumbnail. Because Gordon Ramsay is making like a frozen food line, and a lot of people are like upset about it, and I feel like it's kind of
Yes.
hypocritical, honestly, like. Because he's always been like a big critic of frozen foods and shit.
Okay, here's from my like dumbass like poor person perspective, where it's like you can't like afford like good food and shit, and like I don't know, like you want some fucking Chef Ramsay quality food that's also that's
No.
also frozen.
Isn't the whole point though that you're not going to get that unless you try and make it yourself? Like I feel like,
But,
like his lesson has always been like you should make your own food, learn how to cook for yourself and shit like that. Like that's one thing that he's always stressed is the importance of
people
fresh
aren't
food.
going to.
Yeah.
So like
I mean,
this
Where
is
the
the
fuck
best
did Mango go?
approximation of that. It's frozen. It's
maybe for some
obviously
people,
not
sure, but
I don't know. Well, is it his actual recipes and shit? Like it better be.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if he just slapped his name on this. I don't know to what extent, because like they never give out that type of information. Like we don't know how much fucking Chef Ramsay is actually fucking involved in this shit. Honestly, I do know one thing though. This is being sold exclusively at Walmart, which
See, that's
okay,
where I
okay.
shop exclusively. So like I don't know. It's
Okay.
like,
Okay. Hold
I
on.
see the
I'm gonna-
appeal. Honestly,
it's going to be overpriced though because it's just going to have his name slapped on there. So it's not going to be good
Yeah.
for people like. who are shopping
I
at
try
Walmart.
it at least one. No, here's the thing. You know
Okay.
what? If I find this sold here, I will buy it and I will review it on
No.
stream.
No.
I will
honestly,
review it
don't
on
buy
stream. I'll come on the show and I'll review it
9.
live.
9.
Yeah. Like
I'm
whatever.
talking to Anna.
I don't care who I'm talking to.
You're not gonna let me review. What if Anna wants to let me review it? You're telling me no? You
look,
put your foot down. I'm not allowed.
I can be a fence sitter here and say, even though I wouldn't want to buy this shit personally, I think it'd be funny to see Arya fucking talk about frozen food for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but for some reason that would be like a funny little segment for me. So
It would.
yeah.
Look,
In
I
this
eat a lot of
particular
frozen
case,
food because I don't
yeah.
have the energy to cook. So like,
no, look, I have frozen food sometimes too. Like it, most of the time it fucking sucks, and we all accept that. But like,
well, that's the thing. From my perspective, I find frozen food that doesn't suck, and I find the stuff that sucks less. You know.
No, I get you. Yeah.
Like there's some brands that maybe most of the brand sucks, but like this one specific dish is actually really good, you know? So that's why I have specific ones that I like for each brand. And so like, I don't know, like I could see myself being like, all right, well, they don't have a good lasagna in the brand that I normally buy. So like, let's
try
see
the
if
Chef
let's see
Ramsay
if the chef
lasagna.
yeah. Let's
I
see if
get
the Chef
that.
Ramsay one is good. Maybe it is. Maybe I
No.
taste it and it's like
No.
the best lasagna I
No.
ever had. That was also
Mm-mm.
frozen. I don't know.
Look.
Ass.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so I'll give a little bit of a backstory.
On what, frozen food?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But Mango, when I broke my hand not too long ago, I broke my right hand and I literally couldn't use it. And I'm not ambidextrous. So I couldn't actually like use my right hand to do anything. And I was out of work. So I drove to my mom's and I was like, hey, I want to cook you a meal because I brought all this food and everything. And I actually had to have my mom do things for me. And it destroyed me. This was one of the most discouraging things for me.
I'm so sorry.
I would never at any point buy a fucking Chef Ramsay frozen meal.
Okay, that's though.
None of these.
That's you.
Hold on.
Wait. You brought up an anecdotal experience that's very sad, and I'll grant you that. But like, now you're trying to relate it to this fucking frozen food debate. That has no. You're making an appeal to emotion right now. That's
however, comma space.
That's not a good argument. I'm telling you, I would buy this to try it and see if it's actually good.
No, Mango was like, hey, why don't you try this one pot meal? And I make that one pot meal all the fucking time. And
okay, and what if I told you?
Now, hold the phone, HTTP. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make that one pot meal. And you know what I watched while I was making these one pot meals with my left hand, just feeling like, oh god damn, like I gotta fucking fix this rice and beans and chicken and beef and whatever the fuck it is so that I can actually have some sustenance while I work in a machine shop for fucking 12 hours a day. Cool. That's what did I watch? Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. And you know what the best Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares episode is? Sebastian's. And you know what Sebastian's did? They brought in a shitload of frozen bullshit into a Beverly Hills pizzeria with stone ovens and everything. They just brought in some bullshit. So Gordon Ramsay, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you? You know what? You guys just watch that episode. I'm so mad. I hate everything about this. Gordon Ramsay, I swear to God, I will take everything about my broken hand and punch you square in the fucking chest.
It's just frozen
care.
fucking food.
I don't care.
frozen
I don't
fucking-
It is
care.
just you know what? I want
It's
I want the slow roasted
food.
beef in red wine sauce. I want to try that. I'm gonna try it,
I'm-
and it's gonna be really delicious, and I'm gonna fucking like
Oh,
I'm
this
gonna
one over
gloat
here?
at you.
I would rather fly you guys to my home and make you this than you eat this.
All right, do it.
Do it then.
All right.
Do
Yeah,
it. Fly
yeah.
me
All right,
to
yeah.
your. Send me a plane ticket. I'll come there. You can feed me some real fucking food.
Yeah,
and
All right,
good
but-
fucking food.
You know what? It doesn't
I-
make a difference because in my life, I'm still not like I don't have the time or energy to cook most of the time. I just
Oh
don't.
my god.
So,
You
like,
think I
I'm
have time
going-
or energy to cook in my life? I still have baby back ribs in my fucking fridge.
Look, no, everyone's life experiences is subjective. You can't just be like, oh, I'm saying that like I fucking buy shit like this. I eat canned food also which Anna hates me for that.
I
love my
hate
Chef
food in a
Boyardee.
can. I hate food in a can.
I like my
But you're
Chef
gonna eat
Boyardee
Gordon
and Anna
Ramsay's
hates
food
it.
in a bag out of the freezer?
I'm not eating that shit.
Yeah,
No, I
exactly.
am.
So
Ari is
why
interested
would
in
you
it.
say that it looks any? Oh my god! All right, you know
I
what?
by
never,
the
I'm
said
gonna
way-
go-
I never said anything positive about this. I think it's a silly waste of Gordon Ramsay's
okay,
time.
I'm
but-
just gonna go stab a narwhal in the face.
A
and just
narwhal?
laugh
Those are
at
an
it.
endangered species.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know that.
I don't
Totally-
actually know that. I pulled that out of my ass.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna break off its tooth and then stab it with its
Whoa.
own horn.
That's fucked, yo.
That's the same.
Okay,
that's the same
Yeah,
thing.
you know what's
I don't
fucked?
endorse.
is
Disavow.
Gordon
I don't know
Ramsay
this guy.
selling
Don't know
frozen
him.
food.
Damn it, Lizard.
Oh,
Lizard,
Never
you're
met.
fucking-
Here we go.
Lizard, you're
Here we
banished.
go.
You're banished, Lizard.
No,
You're
I'm
fucking
not
banished. Jesus Christ.
I
All
was
right.
kidding. You
I
don't have to banish
I
him.
might let the Lizard back in a little bit. No, there's a couple other things I want to talk about with you in particular. So
Okay, all right, let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. Let's dive into.
Let's focus. I'm gonna focus. All right, here.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is my focus bowl.
You and I are focused. When's it been the last time that it's just been you and me on a stream talking about something like last week on your show? But
Well, yeah, but before that, it's been well over a year.
yeah.
Has
Damn,
it been
yeah.
even like a year and a half or longer?
Oh
It's
yeah,
been-
no, it's been longer than that shit. Like
Did I come on? Was I still coming on Underhaven when I moved back to Canada? Do you remember that?
man, I don't
think I
remember what
was.
yeah, maybe for a little bit. I remember I took like a year break, and then this has been 4 months of me doing this show with mostly Lizard and Mango, and
Yeah.
and no, I think it's been 5 months now. So yeah, it's been like a year and a half since we've had you on here. Fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
damn it. Yeah, it's a while.
Yeah, we're engaging in censorship right now.
censorship. I know.
Yeah.
No. Feel free to invite me on more. I know
Oh,
you
yeah, no.
sometimes. I know you sometimes do Wednesday shows or Tuesday.
Yeah, Wednesdays.
Wednesdays, yeah.
I'm gonna be getting a new job soon, so I'm gonna be keeping Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays open for other shit. So yeah, I might do guest streams on like Sundays and shit too.
God
But yeah.
damn it! Your fucking weekend streams.
I don't know if Lizard's actually drunk, but I'm putting him in the drunk tank for a while.
I tend to be busy on the weekends. You know.
Yeah. No, I get
So
you.
I'll come on your weekday streams whenever possible.
Yeah, I'm thinking about because like we have like a decent amount of people here that we have on regularly. Like we've got Heon, we've got Lizard, we've got fucking we've got Mango and a bunch of other people. So I'm thinking about getting in the habit of like eventually doing two streams a week because I love everybody that we have here like on regular.
Hell yeah. Do you want to tease the other thing that might come back?
Oh, yeah, I already kind of talked about that a little
did
bit
we?
earlier.
Can't
Yeah.
remember that.
I mean, I gave a little bit of like an allusion to it, but yeah, we're thinking about bringing back the Stoned Rejects. I don't know in
Yeah.
what format
Or-
it's going to be, but
Or maybe it'll have a different name. I don't know. I don't mind Stoned Rejects, honestly.
yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. Yeah, we could give it another name too.
Us talking about video games, though, I think specifically Nintendo games. And
yeah.
I don't know. We haven't discussed this yet, but like I'm thinking maybe it needs to be its own channel.
Yeah, no, we haven't really talked much about that yet, but yeah,
But,
no, it should,
yeah.
I think it should be its own thing, so we can give it a chance to like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
grow
know.
on
I really want to do that again with you. Just gaming shit. It's a lot of. I miss it. I miss it. Yeah.
So this is something really fucking crazy that happened.
Yes, I do come on the weekends.
Whoa. So there was this town in Portugal that got fucking absolutely flooded by wine, and I thought this looked absolutely amazing.
Flooded by wine? Wait, it's near like a wine distillery or
Yeah,
something?
wine distillery. Like there was like a massive like puncture. Or something.
That's like, I'd be pretty
swimming in that.
excited if I lived there. Yeah, I'd be swimming in
that. Yeah, me too.
I'd
That looks amazing. Like
I'd probably drink some of it, even though I shouldn't.
I know that's a disturbingly big waste of resources.
I'd have the
and I know that it's not. You shouldn't drink it because it's been all over like the ground.
Yeah.
However,
I'd still want to.
I would still drink it.
I would drink it just because it's there. It's
what's
it would be
stopping me?
it would be like if chocolate was flowing down the street.
Yeah, I'd grab a wine glass and I'd just I'd have at least one sip.
You'd
It'd
have
probably
to.
taste terrible, but maybe
You
it
have
wouldn't.
to.
I don't know. How do you think it would taste? Do you think it would taste bad or do you think it would taste good?
I don't know. Depends. God damn it.
I don't know if the wine taste would overpower like the whatever fucking dirt and shit's getting in there. I don't even know how much of that would be in there, but like Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Okay. Having fucking audio issues.
Oh, you had some technical difficulties there? It's all right. You know what? I'm getting another discussion piece for us to talk about anyway.
Hello? God
Yeah,
damn it.
can you hear me? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Damn. Our show has been sabotaged. Our show has been absolutely fucking sabotaged. It's Jover, everybody. I might as well just make like an ostrich and shove my head down into the fucking goddamn sand. You know what I will fucking say though? Is that this has been a wild show. No, I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. Yeah, I still can't hear you. This has been a wild ass fucking show. But you know what? I appreciate the people who always fucking tune in and endure our fucking madness, endure our craziness. Because if it wasn't for viewers like you, then I feel like it would be a lot fucking more difficult for us to show up every fucking weekend and do this shit. I still can't hear you. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, I'm muted here. Okay, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Good. We're back. We're back.
Sorry, I don't know what's happening. My mic is having some weird issues. I have to not talk too loud into it.
All right, I'm gonna bring Lizard back in for a bit because he seems to be fine. All right, what's up, man? Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I'm framed up all right.
Looking all good.
Yeah, hey ho.
So, I'm pissed
Also-
off because McDonald's is getting rid of self-serve soda machines.
Oh, I was just gonna say that that wine flood is actually not it's not an uncommon phenomenon.
It's not?
Because there was the beer flood of 1847 that actually killed tons of people.
It killed people?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me
fucking Christ, man.
Let me go back. London beer flood.
I only have so much time to give people in the chat attention, but I do appreciate everybody who shows up.
Yeah. So a bunch of. So what they used to do is they had giant casks of beer, and they were like, "Oh, we're a brewery, so we have the biggest cask of beer," and then all of a sudden, the giantest cask of beer set just like ruptured, and it like sent tons of beer down.
So they were trying to do something impractical just for spectacle, and it bit them in the ass, basically.
Yeah, and then people were just like, "Oh, free beer," and then they drank it out of the gutter, but they didn't realize that it had everything that was in the gutter. Yeah. So it led to the deaths of we're talking about like 15
Whoa.
people.
Oh,
But,
so I figured like people might have. I don't know why I was picturing people drowning, but I didn't think that. So they died because they drank the fucking beer. Jesus Christ!
No. If you want to talk about people drowning in a liquid, the Boston molasses flood.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about that. That's
that's
happened around
that's
here.
Yeah. But anyway, McDonald's sucks.
Welcome, Hyun.
Oh,
Yeah, no, McDonald's does suck. I'm gonna share this again.
It's
What up, Flan?
I am.
This is
not
a fucking,
Hyan.
This is a fucking story from
I'm
Hyun,
sorry.
actually.
Yeah, this is. So what
God
they're
damn it.
what they're planning on doing is by 2032, they're going to phase out self-serve, and they're probably most likely going to institute somebody actually fill the drinks behind the counter rather than have people fill them themselves.
I don't like
which
that.
I think is absolutely fucking asinine. Most other places already do it.
I don't like when they put ice in my fucking drink. Now I have to specifically
Yeah.
ask. I will in 2032. I'm gonna have to specifically ask for them to like not do that. I know that seems like such a minor thing, but like, what's wrong with self-serve? I will say it probably is cleaner to have the employees take care of it, but
I honestly agree with this.
I don't.
you do agree with this? Well, okay. What's
Yeah.
your take? What's your take? Do you think it'd just be like cleaner? Or...
No, because anytime I ask for a drink, I'm just like, can I have a drink? No ice.
No ice.
And then they just give me a drink with no ice, because what they're going to do is they're going to put ice in it first, and they're going to fill it all the way up with ice and then put the drink in there. And
Yeah, I hate that shit. You get
so-
barely any of that fucking liquid. Yeah, no, I always get no ice. That's part of why I like the self-serve, because I never have to worry about getting ice.
And if you look at everything you're looking at is refrigerated, so
yeah,
might as well just.
I guess I see your point.
I don't mind the whole like not having self-serve drinks anymore thing at McDonald's, purely because there's a whole bunch of McDonald's where people take their snotty fucking kids and they like touch the spouts and get like boogers and finger grease and whatever else up there. And
disgusting.
You don't know how often the people like at McDonald's actually have the time, depending on the location, to clean those.
If you're like in a big city, a high traffic location, you're not going to have time to do that as much as you should be.
Yeah,
Look,
so you're going to have like child snot and boogers going into your drink. Do you really want that?
And look at this. Like, this is a very like average. This could literally be my fucking McDonald's. I see this shit all the time. Like, it's a nasty fucking shitty fucking looking area that's never fucking well regulated, because the employees don't have the time. It's not their fault, but like, it looks shit.
$15 an hour ain't worth that.
No, exactly. And I get that. But I'm just saying, like, this is the reality of the situation. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, we're looking at 20 different factors, and one of those is I'd rather Second Amendments myself than
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh go to the God. McDonald's.
They also throw in here that apparently they're teasing like new McDonald's is where there's like a reduced dining area, which I am really not a fan of, like how much some fast food places have been overly relying on the drive-through, because not everyone has a goddamn car.
Yeah.
Not everyone has a goddamn car. And like, look, like a smaller dining area, that's okay as long as it's not like a slippery slope towards getting rid of it eventually. That seems like what they want to do. During the fucking pandemic, there was like several, except for like Taco Bell, almost every fast food place in my town, they were not allowing people to go inside. You couldn't even like go in, order, and leave. It's not like you couldn't sit down. You couldn't go inside, period. You were only allowed to use the fucking drive-thru. And that shit really limited my goddamn options. Dude, I basically couldn't go almost anywhere.
That's why they do want to bring that back, because then they don't have to pay as many people to man the stores, to clean shit, to fucking like, like it's profitable, unfortunately.
Even though it's very like, I don't know, it's very anti accessibility.
Three prime examples of why that is like why this is bullshit. Like, why fast food is bullshit. One, every adult should be able to cook at least like 5 meals for themselves. Fine. I typically say, 10 meals. But why?
I'm sorry.
fine.
I have to push back on that. I still view that as like an
Look,
elitist attitude. Like,
No,
I was able to do this, so everyone should. And that's
No,
not exactly true.
I'm saying, like, if you can cook, if you know how to cook something for yourself, I'm not talking about like, oh, I can have filet mignon every night. No, I'm not. I'm talking about like, oh, I can have chicken fingers in the fucking air fryer, once in a while.
I get what you're saying then. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's more
you
understandable.
don't have to go and spend the extra $5 that it takes to go to the but on top of that, when like during COVID, I went to the local what is it, Hardee's, not Carl's Jr. I went to local
Big
Hardee's
difference.
and I was like,
Not really, not a big difference.
Yeah, it was a fucking joke, goddammit.
I was
No.
I was like, hey, do you have this?
Goddamn.
I was like, hey, do you have this? And they're like, no. I was like, hey, do you have this? And they're like, no. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll just go to the grocery store and fucking fend for myself. But the last thing is, like, if you're not paying your employees enough to give a fuck, then they're not going to give a fuck enough to actually give their customers a reason to come back.
Yeah, and that's the problem with the fucking dying service industry. Capitalism is fucking draining the fucking life out of the entire industry because like no one wants to fucking pay their workers. And then you get the fucking narrative, oh, no one wants to work. No one wants to pay their workers. And that's why no one wants to work. And
all good talking points to be bringing up with what I'm about to show you guys right here, because we're going to be talking about the most notorious fucking scab in quite a while.
Oh shit!
I'm sure you heard about the fucking Drew Barrymore bullshit.
Oh yes, I saw this earlier. I didn't look at it, but
one real quick point before, because I haven't heard anything about this.
Oh really? Okay.
Well, I don't spend any time on Twitter, but I cook for myself and I know how to cook for myself, and well,
I'm glad.
I would.
Congratulations.
That's nice.
If
I'm so proud of you.
Hold on. If any of you came over to my place to be like, what do you want to eat? That would be my thing. Like, oh, are you hungry? What do you want to eat? Like, do you want something to drink? We got this, that, and the other thing. And trust me, you would be well fed.
All right, I'll remember that if I'm ever in your neighborhood.
But a lot of that is thanks to Mango, because she knows how to season food.
So so how many meals would you be? Wait, so how many meals would you be able to cook for yourself if Mango didn't teach you how to?
Goose egg 0.
Oh
no, actually, no.
I'm joking.
Like,
yeah.
3.
Maybe 4, but that's
maybe 4.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have reached that 5 threshold that you said earlier.
Oh,
every adult should know at least 5.
Yeah, dude. Like, look.
Yeah,
at the same time, everybody.
At the same time, though.
At the same time, everybody should be able to know how to cook for themselves.
No, people
for
should learn
fuck's
that.
sake.
Well,
people should learn that.
I agree with that. Though.
Yeah. Hang on.
But anyway,
sorry. It's all right. My point is stuck in my throat. It's nice to be able to cook something, but at some point when you're really busy and you're pressed for time, do you really want to fucking stand around for a couple hours and cook something? Exactly. And then go, oh, well, I cooked all this, but oh shit, I got to put leftovers away and so on. I get fast food is convenient. It can sometimes be reliable, but McDonald's is like taking fucking black spray paint to your stomach and going, "Oh well, I'm done being hungry."
Well, maybe if you're in America.
No,
you'll eat shitty McDonald's.
no. Hang on.
No, McDonald's shit is shit anywhere. I will say.
In some places, better
It's
than
slightly
others,
better here, but it's not. It's still not good.
in places
Alright,
where there's better
so-
regulations, it's going to be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I counter everybody's point with Mango, my buddy Mac.
Buddy Mac.
Okay. Well,
Mac
I
and
guess
his
my-
shitty fucking steaks.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know who that is.
He's look. You don't need to know.
Okay, that's fine. I you know what? I don't. You're right.
Chili
I don't
Mac.
need to
Yeah.
know.
Whatever.
Oh,
No,
Anna.
he's my best friend from high school, and dude, like, look, if you said, "Hey, this is a good steak," he'd be like, "Okay, cool." Nah, no,
I like
man.
how me and Aria just come out in the nicest way possible and say we don't care.
Well,
This is just
I
like we're
kind of
gonna
care.
talk
God
about
damn it.
Care that you keep man.
Y'all motherfuckers haven't had good food. You know what? I'm gonna
You
cook
don't
for
know
you.
that.
yes, we have.
You don't know that.
I'm gonna mail y'all some fucking food.
Listen,
I can cook up an aggressive burger. Okay.
There's only one other
Challenge
person on this
accepted.
panel who has had my cooking.
Me.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
and it was good.
Even though those beans
Challenge
weren't soaked.
accepted.
Oh,
Hyun
you know
makes
what?
good chili. Hyun does. He makes good
Yeah.
chili.
It'd be even
Okay,
better if those
chili-
beans were soaked.
Shut up. You know what?
No, it was
If
good,
you want to
bro.
make your chili, you go right the fuck ahead. For me,
Soak
I
your
make
beans.
my grandmother makes chili without soaking her beans. Hyun makes it. They're
Mm.
both good.
You know what?
Fuck you, Anna. You're
Hyun,
wrong.
I'm gonna make a better
You're-
chili than you.
we're
Hyun.
br-
I doubt it.
why are
Okay.
why
I
are we
doubt it.
bringing up an old debate that wasn't even on the show?
At least we didn't
Alright.
put corn in the chili.
You know what? No, let's have it right now.
No,
Fuck
we're
your
not having a
bean
chili
boiling elitism, Anna.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna
Man.
make a better chili than Hyun. That's all there is to it.
No, you're not.
All right,
No,
Alright,
you're
well,
just, you're
send
just
me.
not.
Okay,
Hold
on,
on,
on
hold
the first
Hang
attempt.
on. No,
the only way to be
on.
fair, I have to try your chili because I tried Hyun's, so I have to try yours and
Alright, yeah.
compare the two.
You're gonna like my chili more.
And you're all right. Well, if you do, then I'll admit that soaking the beans is not a
Soaking the
fucking
beans
pointless
makes such-
endeavor.
Such
It's not a
Little
pointless
different.
endeavor.
they don't come. Okay, they don't come in the fucking can dry, Anna.
Yeah, they're
know-
soaked. They're in liquid
You
already.
know what?
Yeah.
If you want your beans to taste like a tin can, then
They
feel
don't
free.
taste like
No,
a tin can. They don't.
It's like, they don't.
You know what? You know what?
It tastes like beans. I
Have-
eat food out of a tin can all the time. It never tastes like a tin can.
Yeah, it does.
Not once.
Wait, okay, so there's not. You don't think there's a different taste between drinking
No, there
Coke out of a
isn't.
can
There
and drinking
isn't.
Coke out of a bottle?
Well, there is, but like I don't.
It's because the
think
can.
that- It doesn't.
You're
taste
not
like a
drinking
can.
the goddamn aluminum.
Yes,
No,
you
it
are.
There's a plastic lining inside.
No,
you
see, it's
fucking
better when
schmuck.
you drink it out of a glass bottle, but that's like
Yeah, there's a reason for
We're
that.
Drinking bean
Not the-
juice out of a glass
Bean
bottle?
Bean
No,
juice.
better-
better bean juice.
Bean
juice.
juice.
Did you know coffee is just bean juice?
Yeah,
Well,
it's just hot bean.
okay.
It's hot bean
Bean
infused liquid.
Look,
Yeah, it is.
I like
Okay.
bean juice. I drink it every day.
Every day.
how about this? Mango.
Mango
My-
teaches
my-
you how to not mansplain.
My ribs or my mom's ribs over every other ribs.
Well, Mango.
Mhm, I will see.
Yeah, I'll have to taste it.
This
when
is
I-
all
I'll give him a
theoretical.
fair try. I'll give him a
Yeah,
fair
this is
try.
all
Hold on,
theoretical.
Can you hold on,
can't-
hold on.
We can't taste this food. This is.
I can't taste the food that you fuck asses are talking about. Anyway,
Then
I
why are
want
you
to
talking
talk
about
I wanted to
food?
talk about a serious subject matter. I want to talk about a serious. goddamn
Yeah,
subject
let's move the
matter.
fuck
Yeah.
on. Come on. let's-
excuse me, X. My bad.
Fucking
X.
mansplaining ass.
hold on.
Anna,
Hold on.
Anna,
I'm not. It's
Anna.
not mansplaining ribs.
You need to
Uh-huh.
chili
Mango?
the fuck out.
I need
I
to chill
s-
out.
Hold on.
What did I do?
His
You're
mom's
being
ribs are actually
crazy
really
about
fucking
this
good.
shit. Yeah,
I believe
there you
you.
go. Thank you.
Yeah.
What did I
I
do?
swear to God.
Why do I need to chill out? What the hell did I do wrong?
I don't know what's going on anymore. I was excited to talk about Drew Barrymore because like I know details about this shit.
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah,
you
let's
do.
talk
That's
about
why
it.
that's
Let's
why I
talk
want to
about
bring it up.
this.
We've been fucking taking time away from that.
We've been
Look,
bloviating.
I apologize. I had a contention with
I'm the one
Lizard's
who's been
fucking
silent
food shit.
for the longest, which is crazy.
Excuse you.
Wait, what?
What?
You're
What
the
are you
one
on
who's been mansplaining all over the fucking place
You've been person
to acting
splaining.
like we don't know shit.
Yeah, well,
That's what Mango needs
y'all
to
don't
teach you.
know
She needs to
shit.
teach you how to not mansplain.
I swear to God, Lizard, I'm gonna roast your chestnuts on an open fire if you continue talking like this, man.
Oh,
Don't threaten me with a good
Exactly.
I was
time.
about to say. Like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Sounds like a fun time, doesn't it?
Yeah, hey.
All right, so Mango,
About Drew Barrymore.
All the
give
love.
give me a rundown. You know the most about any of this shit than any of us.
Yeah.
Roast
Okay.
is
So,
Massachusetts.
Drew Barrymore is not in trouble with people because of like the show itself. Okay. Let's get that completely fucking clear from the jump. So there is something called the Network Television Code. Network Television Code is not struck work. So if you have a talk show on network television, you can have that show. However, because her writers are primarily WGA, Writers Guild of America, who are on strike, because that's primarily who her writers are, that makes her shit struck work. And that makes her a scab because she is hiring non-union writers to bring her show back. That's where the issue lies. Because
that's
you,
So she's
Fuck
basically
you.
trying to
Yeah.
find a way to obfuscate the strike.
yeah, because you've
Fuck
got
you. Fuck your scabs. Fuck all of the things that she's affiliated with, especially Twitter, formerly X.
oh my god. Okay, so people have brought up that like Jennifer Hudson is doing the same thing. They're like, oh, Jennifer Hudson show's coming back, or Sherry Shepherd. They're like, oh, their shows are coming back. The difference is there are only so many works that have WGA writers. Okay. So hiring non-union writers for that show is just terrible. Sherry Shepherd's show does not use union writers. Her show is not covered by WGA, so she is not scabbing at all. She is not breaking anything. Jennifer Hudson, scabbing. The View, scabbing. Drew Barrymore, scabbing. Fuck all them, fuck their shit.
I've got a question. Is it not a questionable thing to be not using? I mean, is it not a questionable thing to be using non-union
It
workers?
is,
Because like if
it's
they're already
not
doing that, isn't that? Okay.
The reason being, when you're first starting out as a writer, or you're first starting out as like a talk show, because Sherry Shepherd's show hasn't been around for very long, okay? So she hired her own team of writers. They're non-union. What they have to do in order to be able to join the union is not only work on so many non-union pieces, but also work on so many union pieces. So while they're working on network shows, they also work on struck work currently, which would be like movies, TV shows, things for network, for cable, for
Okay,
streaming.
interesting.
Yeah, you have so many things that you have to fulfill in order to be able to become part of the union.
I did not know that. I did not know that. Okay, interesting.
Can you go into reality shows?
Weren't reality shows like a really common thing during the previous strike?
Yes. So we had our first really big reality TV show boom in 2007, 2008 during that first writer strike.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about that is reality shows don't really require writers like that.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just look at Big Brother. You stick a whole bunch of people in a house. You have people that are like creative team that come up with games. Bing, boom.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you got a fucking show. So
Yeah, none of those people are writers.
Yeah,
exactly.
not yeah.
Yeah.
And with reality shows, yes, Everyone that joins up on a reality show right now, if you get contacted by a network and they're like, hey, we want you to be in this show, you are scabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Do not do it. There are so many social media personalities recently that have been hit up and have accepted job offers to be in shows, and they are scabbing.
I see nonstop ads on fucking YouTube being like from like Disney, where it's like, hey, sign up, here.
I mean,
we'll give you a job. It's like, Jesus Christ, like, no, thank you.
It sucks because I can imagine being one of those like influencers or content creators, and they're like, hey, we want to use you in our shit, and like
they're taking advantage of people who don't know any better too.
Well, yeah,
in some
they're
cases.
They're also taking advantage of people who would desperately love for their work to become mainstream in a lot of cases.
Yep.
So it's it's oh,
fucking
here,
sad.
come get this fucking come get this like clout, this free clout, and this like.
You know what the real problem is communism.
The biggest issue actually is
need communism.
So there are so many.
Hold on, I might have that backwards.
Yeah, you might have it backwards.
There are so many influencers on social media that like have a big platform on social media that when they're approached by like these major networks for something, they're just like, oh man, I know that this is wrong. Like people have discussed this thoroughly that this is wrong, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because I do not think there are any repercussions for me because I'm not in the union. And that's where the problem is because
you'll never be in the union if you do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, the union has been very clear. If you go to the SAG-AFTRA website, if you go to the WGA website, they have everything listed out so that you know what is and is not struck work and what they would request of social media influencers. I have not seen certain movies yet because I would like to be able to talk about them, but because of my position within the industry, I cannot cross that line. Yeah. I will not cross that line. I'm not going to ruin shit before shit gets started, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everyone's got to work together if it's going to have any impact. Like,
exactly.
What's up, Widow's son?
I will say,
Mr.
no, you're right.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was going to say, Mango.
No,
sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, Mango, you're right about the sorry. No, because like I was saying before, like, well, I was thinking of small content creators when I realized, oh, they don't offer that shit to small content.
Oh no, they don't.
No.
They offer it to large ass influencers who
know better.
Who
know better, yeah.
So here's a really good example.
And should know better, yeah.
When like a whole bunch of the strike shit started, Disney had their California premiere of the new Haunted Mansion. The leader of SAG-AFTRA, the person that is in charge of this union and the strike itself, is Fran Dresser. Everyone loves Fran. She was the nanny. She is the best. There's an entire exactly.
Please never do that again. Only she can do that. Only she can do that.
Hold on.
I swear
just
to God.
For you.
Anyway, there's an entire episode of The Nanny where Fran Drescher refuses to cross a picket.
I don't remember that
She's
episode.
like, yeah, they went to go eat at a restaurant, and she's like, these workers are outside picketing. I cannot go in there. I refuse to go in there. Like, the person she was with picked her up and tried to carry her into the restaurant.
Whoa.
Because she refused to cross the line. And Fran Drescher has been so adamant about having the picket line respected. There was a media influencer who had so many millions of views and follows and this and that. And Disney invited her out to go to the Haunted Mansion premiere because they had no one else, because SAG-AFTRA, WGA. And she used, because she knew what she was fucking doing, she used a soundbite of Fran Drescher for her outfit for the premiere.
Oh,
because she knew she was fucking scabbing. These people aren't fucking dumb.
You know,
no, the people being made those offers are not fucking dumb. The only people who I think would be being manipulated are, like I said, there are like a ton of fucking ads on YouTube for like positions that are clearly for fucking, it's clearly fucking scabbing going on here. I
all
could
the
see the
Disney
average
ads,
person like
all the Disney ads on YouTube aren't real Disney ads. Those are just scams. Just so y'all know. Like,
wait, really?
If you want a position within Disney, what you actually have to do is just go through the Disney website and go to their careers option. Because if you follow whatever is linked on YouTube, they're going to fish your information.
I have seen so many. I thought that was just like scabbing. I'm glad you let me know. I mean, I knew it was bullshit. I just didn't think it was the right type of bullshit. Damn, I could have sworn that that's what that was. But okay, all right, interesting.
So like, there have been times when I was in Iraq, and they were like, "Hey, the government's gonna shut down." Do you know what happens when the government shuts down? They're like, "Oh, we're, Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi get on the podium like, we have to pay the military. We actually have to pay them." Do you know what happens when they don't pay the military? We just don't do anything. We're just like, okay, cool. I'm just going to sit here. Like, I got shitloads of ammo. I'm going to fucking sit here behind my gun. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like,
okay,
I literally just got told that you're not going to pay me. So we're going to sit here.
I mean,
until I get my paycheck.
Yeah.
You are not going. I'm not going to do a goddamn thing. So whatever.
I mean,
so
that should work in every industry. That should just every person's like, no, I'm not getting paid what I need. I'm going to stop working and just. Why don't they just fucking?
Which is why I'm on everybody's side on this point. Like,
so, Tony actually brought
literally,
something
this
up.
should be a simple thing. Everybody, hey, if you're not gonna actually like pay people for their work, okay, fine, fuck off, whatever. We'll dig off later. See ya. Peace out.
So Tony said,
why is that a problem?
Tony said, when it comes to conventions, I imagine guests are limited on what they're allowed to discuss in terms of work. Depending on how you go about it, is cosplaying affected by that too? Actually, yes. So at conventions, there are... Yes. So at conventions, there are so many panels that are set up for struck work. The problem is the vast majority of those panels that were set up for struck work were not able to go through because the actors did not show. And if they did show, they didn't talk about the struck work. They talked about other shit. Matthew Lillard has been talking about the Scooby-Doo original movies and the first Scream movie for I don't know how many years. Like, and he keeps that shit up. You want to know why? Because he's not a fucking scab. Now, cosplaying. They do request that people that cosplay don't dress as struck work. And if you really want to, like, make sure that you're covered, you can literally email SAG-AFTRA and ask for permission. Someone asked for permission to cosplay as Deadpool and was like, hey, look, I will wear a SAG-AFTRA strike shirt and
that's
promote
awesome.
your strike. And they were like, yes, you have our permission.
That's
Go
very
ahead,
Deadpool, honestly. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
I've got a question for you on how that distinction works.
Yeah.
So, would it be different dressing up as Blue Beetle from the comics and Blue Beetle from the film?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So
that's the distinction.
Comic Blue Beetle is not struck work. It is not made by a major studio, like film studio. It is not a WGA written work. It is not a SAG-AFTRA acted work. The Blue Beetle movie does fall under all of those guidelines.
Yeah.
Comic books, anime, whatever the fuck you want in that term, perfect. Stuff that's in the public lexicon, like Winnie the Pooh, go right the fuck ahead. You're good. But
just don't wear a red shirt. I think I'm kidding.
I will.
Go ahead.
I will say it's fucking crazy. It's like all these scabs out here that actually should know better. You're right. And it's like I'm over here. I don't know about you guys. One of my favorite shows technically now falls under struck work, and I can't talk about it. And I'm sitting here being like, all right, fine, I'm not going to talk about my favorite show for a while.
What, Doctor Who?
I
Doctor
can't
Who is not struck.
promote it. No, it's related to a struck studio that it's not technically, the writing isn't, I can't remember, it's now being made under a studio that is struck because
I mean, if Mango's telling you something's fine, it's probably fine. I mean,
Yeah.
really.
No, I've looked into Doctor Who specifically, and it's I can't, you can talk about it, you can like review episodes, but I can't like promote it. I can't like
So
and there's other shit that I can't talk about, that we can't talk about, that you just can't like, oh, let's
Yeah, I get
do
you.
Okay, so-
you can't be like, ooh, I liked this movie, you should go watch it, you know.
So something that you have to remember is it's a SAG signatory, but you have to note that it's listed as BAEA. It's the British Actors Equity Association.
Yeah.
Which means that it's an Equity UK production, which is not under SAG jurisdiction. It does pay pensions and healthcare contributions to SAG Fund for SAG members. However, it is not a struck work.
Okay. Well, I know a few other people that are fucking, that are being safe and being like, no, I'm not gonna wait. Matt Jarbo, you're not in the union.
Speak for
do whatever
yourself,
the
Matt.
fuck you
Speak
want.
for yourself,
Yeah.
Matt. Like,
No, because like then you'll never have that credibility. You'll never make it in the industry. Like I don't know about, look, I don't have any illusions that I'm gonna be fucking famous one day, but I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I stand with the fucking strikers. I am a creative person my fucking self, and so I fucking sympathize with their fucking plight.
I want to support their fight as much as possible.
So
honestly.
it's not even just me being like, oh, I don't want to piss off the union. It's me being like, no, I don't want to undermine the union. And a lot of people are like, no, we shouldn't like endorse certain things. We can talk about them or review them, but we can't like
I might not be part of the industry, but you know what?
Fine.
I still have solidarity with them. That's what matters.
Well, yeah, but that's a reasonable thing to be like, you know, all right, fine. I'm not in the industry. I'm not in the fucking, but I'm going to fucking stand next to them. I'm going to fucking stand in solidarity, and I'm not going to undermine their shit.
Okay. So, Matt Jarbo, can I give him just a different perspective real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I am in the industry. I do work in the industry. I know way too fucking much about contracting rights and how those work. And I am currently trying to pursue the ability to be able to go back to school so I can do contracting work. If I cross those lines, if they look me up on social media and I have crossed those lines, they aren't going to want to hire me to help them with their contracting.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's super fucking important. You want someone that is on your side.
There's a lot of jobs that are fall under that too.
Yeah, and I understand the cult of personality surrounding this stuff is literally to a degree, but there are some people that like not crossing that line will affect their future.
Yeah, it's a very serious thing, and it should be, because it deals with people's lives. Like this is a serious fight. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like people are striking over nothing. So
yeah, you don't go and slap the food out of somebody's mouth.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you know, I think the biggest point is that as a human being, you reserve the right to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we should all, you know, we have all of these, you know, fuck faces above us that are just like controlling everything. Yeah, yada 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 yada. We can go into, you know, a semantics discussion about that. However, common space, all you have to say is no. I will not do that. And whether you're, just a retail worker or, a SAG worker, or you're just somebody off the street, all you have to say is no. You reserve the right to say no. No is a complete sentence, and you don't have to actually capitulate to somebody else.
Very true.
Never.
You don't have to actually exist in their society. And I and that's like boiling it down to like a really, internet.
Matt, I do want to say, I know that you understand the industry, but look, I've been largely deferring to Mango's opinion on this because she has, been involved very intimately with the fucking situation. So, like, I know that you've definitely been involved in the industry at some points. I know you're not involved in it right now, as far as I'm aware, which doesn't mean that your opinion doesn't matter, but I don't know.
Of course.
I'm more likely to listen to what someone's saying who's actually actively involved in the fight right now. And I don't mean that as like an insult or anything. I'm just saying, like,
and I would just rather everybody just reserve the right to say no.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is like a general workers' rights type of thing that we can have, not just with Hollywood, but with all
anything.
Well, not just with work, just in general in life. Like I realized recently, someone pointed out to me that like whenever I say no, I feel like the need to like give an excuse or a reason why. And like I had someone say to me recently, like, you don't have to give me a reason. Like you said no, like you don't have to like explain it to me.
Yeah.
Like I get it. You can't do this thing. That's fine. And I was like, oh shit. That's true. Why do I do that? And a lot of people do that because that's how we're trained by our managers to think. It's like if Anna asks me to come on Underhaven, I'm like, oh fuck, no, I have something else to do, and I feel like I have to explain myself. I can't just say, it's bullshit.
You can just be like, hey, not in the mood, or I can't do it this week.
Yeah.
Something
well,
similar.
yeah, that's the thing. I can do that, and like we're all
No, I'm not gonna do that.
We're all under this shit where we think that we can't. Like we've internalized the inability to say no.
Oh, Matt, you should have been a bit more clear on that at the jump. No offense. Because you just said you weren't union, do whatever the fuck you want, LOL. You know what I mean? And we were having there's a delay on our end. So,
I thought that's what you meant too.
Yeah, sorry about that, Matt.
I didn't mean to jump on Matt Jarbo if I was.
I don't think anyone was being like super aggressive.
No, no. Had you said that at the jump, that I would have been like, okay, it depends on the person, the social media, what they plan on doing in the future.
In the context of what they're saying too.
Yeah, because like promoting struck work, like SAG-AFTRA has very much requested that social media personalities, no matter like what size your platform is, please do not do that, because like people that are under contract, once that contract is up, like they're not going to be talking about it on certain areas anymore. And so you like promoting that work, you're going to have like all of the engagement activity, you're going to have like the search results, the whatever on whatever platform you're on, and that's promoting it in a way because they're going to look to what you're saying to make a determination, because no one else is talking about it because it's struck work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People with, no matter the size of your audience, like you're having an influence on this. And so like if you're fucking promoting shit to your audience, like you're fucking not standing with the strikers.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like it's the least we can do if they ask even tiny ass content creators, no matter your size, just don't. It's like, okay, fine, cool, yeah, let's solidarity.
Exactly, that's what it boils
down to.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
There's something that is missing out of all of this: training. And
for what? In what context?
Yeah.
So, who here can like heft an axe?
Nope.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I've never done it, but I'm sure I'm strong enough to do it.
Like you can do it, but but you can't really like. I would have to sit next to him and be like, okay, here's how you have to do
Yeah,
it.
you'd have to explain the technique to me, obviously.
Exactly.
Oh, I think I know
So
where
there,
Luke's
so
going
there,
with this.
there are people who are just like, okay, well, I can take this, and I've got tens of millions of views, and I've got tens of millions of followers, and all this other shit, but they don't understand the industry. They don't understand what they're going through.
They're
and
not
going
trained to properly speak on things
Yeah,
in the right way. Let's put it that way.
yeah. If you put them in front of a camera and you're just like, hey, tell me about your experience, they're gonna be like, and then they have to cut through all of that certain shit, as opposed to just being like, oh yeah, I was a content creator, and all of a sudden I went on to this reality show, and I like they put me in with all of these pieces of shit, and that's what happened. That's totally cool. And then all of a sudden, like, hey man, it's cool. We meshed together. Some of us didn't mesh together, and whatever. We got through it, and whatever. That's more enigmatic than
Oh, speaking of reality TV show stuff, though.
Yeah.
What
So,
happened?
like, so the show Big Brother, right? Big Brother.
My grandmother's obsessed with that.
Oh, right. So it used
Still
to.
a surprise that that's a thing.
Yes. It's been on for like, what, 25, 26 seasons now? Anyway, so Big Brother used to primarily just be on CBS. Okay. And because it is a network show, because it does not have union writers, it does not fall under any of the strikes. So all of the people on the show, they're in the clear, whatever. It's a far cry different from a new reality TV show that's about to come out on E! Network, House of Villains. If anyone remembers the show The Apprentice,
I swear to God,
Omarosa?
if you say that again,
Omarosa?
I will break this desk and turn it into firewood.
So Omarosa was one of like the biggest villains ever on The Apprentice.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember her.
She's going to be in House of
Is she
Villains.
the Omarosa from the Bush administration?
No.
No.
Different Omarosa.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I was about to say, because like
no, Lizard
look,
does have a
I
valid
just
point.
don't
There
care
is an
about
Omarosa
these fucking people.
There is
I just
an
don't care.
There is an Omarosa political wise from the Bush administration. That's what he's referencing. So like, no, I'm talking about the first black woman contestant on The Apprentice.
You know what pisses me off? Like,
literally everything.
I don't know. This is just a personal thing, but like every time there's like a person of color on Big Brother as a villain, all I hear is my grandmother being like she's not trying to, but just like, see that black person over there, they're such an asshole, and I'm just
I know people who talk like that.
Or she's like, or like that, or like they'll like team up, and she's like, oh, like, see, like I don't have a problem with black people, but like, oh, like why do they have to team up like that? And they're so horrible, and I'm just like, dude, it's a reality TV show. They're supposed to be horrible.
Were like that, just with like everyone in general.
Dude,
yeah, I know.
I remember driving, like I was in the passenger seat with my grandma, and we were just going home from, I don't know, wherever, and she was like, what's the name of that colored boy that's on your hockey team? And I was just like, Alex.
Okay,
but she was a product of her time. I love my grandma. She was my best friend. I'm not gonna falter for anything.
No, look,
I get that. Yeah.
on it.
I'd
and,
just be like,
look,
Grandma,
you
we
talk
don't
about-
say that
talking
anymore.
Then,
shit
yeah,
about
don't
my
say that
grandma, I'll
anymore,
come fight
Grandma.
you.
We
But
don't say
she
that
said
word
things-
anymore.
But she was
Sorry.
like,
Go ahead.
who's that colored boy? And I was just like, I was taken aback. I was like, Alex? She goes, oh, okay.
To say that so nonchalantly is just, it's crazy to you and
It-
me, but like to them, it was just like very common.
Yeah,
It
it's-
does
I
really
was
point out,
like,
like, just product of the time stuff, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
yeah.
It's just, it's funny to me that someone can say that like with meaning nothing.
At least you
offensive behind
drop
it,
an
but-
N bomb.
Oh yeah.
true.
Oh, is that N?
I don't.
that's
I don't
on-
think that can be. I
I'm
don't
like,
think that
Jesus
can
Christ.
be used. I don't think
Fun
that can
fact,
be used
he
with
was
any form
one
of
of the
innocence
best
or anything.
players on our team.
I mean,
Like,
Not
at least
because he was.
No,
Anyway.
let me say this. At least she didn't say that he was like one of the good ones. Like a
Yeah.
bunch
Oh,
of people
God.
like
Like,
no,
oh,
no,
well-
no, she did not say that.
yeah, no,
that
no.
one's
No.
okay, you know. The
She
rest
was
of
like,
them.
oh,
but,
okay. I just wanted to know.
It seems like it was literally in this case just a poor choice of words. Like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
a lot of old people yeah, no, my grandmother says it too sometimes. She's like, oh, like that colored family downstream. I'm like, Grandma, you can't say that.
That's not what it
Just
is.
like-
It's black people.
yeah.
Well, it's not even black people. It's like brown people, and she doesn't know
Oh
the
my!
difference.
She doesn't
And
know the
she just
difference.
calls them all colored, and I'm just like,
Wow.
Grandma, you can't.
Let me
Damn it,
say
Grandma.
something to the
Do that.
panel. I absolutely hate the term African American unless you are actually from, like, immigrated from Africa to America.
I mean, sure.
Okay,
I
then
don't disagree.
that literally applies to me because
that's-
my grandmother was.
It's a.
But that's why most black people want to be called black, not African American.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
dude,
is true.
They're just
dude,
like, I'm
I-
black, you're white, just fucking say what we are. It's not like
Look,
Yeah,
that's
But
most
dude,
black
we're-
people I know.
We're people. Like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
we
yeah,
just
people.
do the
Yeah, it
things
doesn't
we need
matter.
to do? Can we just work?
My
Like,
whole thing
I-
is, if
Oh, I hate.
if someone dislikes being called African American, then they can tell me. Like,
Yeah,
if
I mean,
I say that and they're just like, I don't like that shit, then I'll be like, okay, cool.
honestly, I
Honestly.
don't say it much, and
Sure.
most
I-
other people don't seem to say it because it's just too long.
I mean, say it
But
if you want to, but I don't
Wow.
say it because most
You could just call someone black, like, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. most black people I know have told me to stop saying African American, and I've been like, all right,
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
mouthful
yeah.
anyway. Who cares?
it is.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Especially to Canadian, like to Canadians, it makes extra no sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
most of
oh,
the
the
guys I-
African American. I'm not American. I'm Canadian.
well, yeah,
African Canadian.
that gets
most
you
of the,
like North
most of the guys
Americans
I
in general.
work with are black, and I'm just like, I don't give a shit. As long as anybody can do the work, it doesn't matter. You're people. Okay, let's do the work and get this shit done. Who cares? Well, I don't give a fuck.
We have gone
not
off
gonna-
on like so many goddamn.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this is
God.
Oh my god.
this
God.
stream
You've
has been
assembled the
nothing but a
perfect panel,
tangent.
Anna.
I know,
Oh.
yeah.
The tangent
Oh,
panel.
The
God.
perfect panel for bloviating tangents and all this good
Mhm.
shit.
Look, I
First of
cannot
all,
help the
high
fact that we're all
on
ADHD.
refers to
Yeah, we are.
black
We are.
people as
We are.
African American.
No. You haven't hung around me long
Doom
enough to know
doom
that. No.
doom d.
Okay,
Is
I've got
that
like
what you
20
refer
No,
minutes
no.
or so
Human
before my
beings?
stream.
Would you put a sock in it?
All
Lizard?
right, yeah.
There's like too many people here.
Yeah, there's way
my
too
God.
many fucking people. No, it's just
This is the big five.
You know what the problem? No, Lizard's talking enough for 5 goddamn people today.
Yeah,
Well,
he is.
I'm-
Yeah, he
I'm-
is.
I'm sorry that all of you have
Hmm.
suck.
Mm.
Whoa! All right, well, all right. We're gonna go through the panel one by one, see if anyone has anything that they want to say. First, we'll let Mango talk because I know she's got a stream coming up.
hmm
Yes, I do. So let me double check the time. So at 1:05 a.m. EST, we're watching random body cam footage for
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of shit. Apparently, there's something to do with turkeys in the road, and there's drunk people trying to get out of a DUI, and I'm just trying to earn, money for the small human expenses fund. Anything that is left over from that fund, once I get reimbursed for the situation that I'm currently in, will go towards Miss Parker's copay, because I am a woman of my word. We just need the extra help right now. I wouldn't be asking if I didn't need it. Also, I'm not going to ask for money without providing content. So
Yeah.
the whole
Hell yeah.
thing.
Mango's been prolific lately, so if you want to go support her and get some entertainment in exchange, then you know what to do.
Hell yeah.
Bro needs food, bro.
Oh, and tomorrow morning, you know, I'm going to be on brunch with Lizard and torturing everyone with bad cooking videos.
Yeah, that's a good little transition. Lizard, go give your rundown about what you're going to be doing tomorrow. I know you're going to be having a show.
Brunch 11 a.m. If you haven't been there, go be there. Oh man. How do I explain it?
Oh my God. Bad food.
Terrible. Food.
Okay.
Shitty food.
Dog shit.
Terrible food. Mango loves knobs. We're gonna do some things.
Indeed I do.
Kenny G shows up
Yes, he
once
does.
in a while. You know what?
Yeah, so if you want to see someone slob some knobs,
Look,
Lizard,
Check out
Lizard's
my
your
what?
go-to.
I mean,
you don't call me out like that.
I
Jesus.
am going to call you out like that. So Ari, it's within the first.
All
time
I
we've had you
said
on in a
was
long time.
Mango likes knobs. You said
What-
slob on
listen,
the knob.
listen,
All right.
You
slobber
fucking
knobber.
knobhead. Like,
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ. All right.
Don't you
All right.
call me a knobhead.
Okay, slobber knobber.
Yeah,
I
you're-
swear
All
to
right,
God, I will
Aria, what do you
destroy
have
this
coming up?
planet.
You're,
Yeah.
you're a sticky wicket. Anyway, Ari, it's been the first time that we've had you on in a very long
Sticky
time.
wicket?
I am so glad that we've had you back on here. It's always
Hell
a fucking
yeah.
shit show half the time, but whatever. You're back. You know, is it really any different than what it was when you left last? Like,
It's not.
It's
It's
not.
not. I love it. I love it here. These are
I'm
my
sure you got
peeps. This is
something
my
good coming
fam.
up. So, what you got coming up for us?
I'm working on an album, but that's far out currently. But I stream on my channel late. It's current. I am the artist formerly known as Lady Hopium. You can find me at Zavaria, XYV Aria, ARIA on YouTube. And I don't know. I guess I stream again. I'm streaming again. I'm doing like content like what we do here, commenting on videos again and shit. I will say, check out. I've done a few things on my channel that you should check out. If you go to my channel, look at the last 3 videos on my channel. I've got my song "Say Gay" that I put out a year ago. It's a pride banger that I made because like I'm a rapper. Y'all, for those of y'all who know that, I make music.
Yeah.
Check out "Say Gay." It's still at Lady Hopium on Spotify and Apple Music and all of that shit, and YouTube and SoundCloud everywhere. I've also got a debate that happened that I debated Lord of Patriarchy. That also happened a year ago. Me dunking on Lord of Patriarchy in a trans debate. And I also I had Swegta on, and we responded to someone who was mad that he made a video about transphobia in GTA, which was a really good video. So yeah, like literally my last 3, not the live content, but the videos were pretty good, and I don't think I've been on this channel since I did any of those things. So
All right, yeah.
I
know
figured I'd
so
plug
either,
them all.
so those are all good shit to go check out. So if you guys want something to watch after this, then you guys know what to do.
Hell yeah.
All right, Heon exists and breathes. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Good night.
No.
He'll be at brunch.
I don't know
It's
if
also
I'm gonna be up.
pronounced
I
Ion.
no, it's
Seriously,
not.
give your last thoughts, Heon. What do you have to say?
It's one syllable, Lizard. Jesus Christ.
Peon's final thoughts. Let's go.
Ion is actually
Stop.
one
Hey,
syllable.
hey. Don't.
You
I
know
will.
what?
I will.
I swear to God.
As usual, be good to each other. Good night.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hell yeah.
Spay and neuter your pets.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Look,
Wait,
Bob Barker
don't spay
died.
and noodle your pets? Like what?
Help control the animal
Yeah,
population.
spay and
Please
noodle
spay and
your
neuter
pets.
Oh my God! Drop a goddamn like and subscribe and do all that shit, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Night, everybody.